welcome in. It is I am the Arcana Angel, Spirit-led cornbread fed. And we outside today, y'all. Welcome in to the universal energies, air, water, fire, and earth. And of course, space. Talking about Martian's gardens. Martian's gardens. He's talking about space. I don't know. Marvin the Martian. When first Spirit had dropped it into my mental, and he gave me Marvin the Martian. It made me think of somebody short and angry, somebody short angry man, or somebody that's not from here, somebody that's out they rocker, right? Somebody's lost in space. Somebody that lost it all trying to get it back. It also made me think of an energy harvest when you're thinking gardens, right? And you think of the aliens from other places or whatever coming into our space, our garden, our sacred space. It's usually for something that we have, right? So be aware. I feel like that's very important on this time. Martian's gardens, right? Somebody trying to get the little bit that you got. But energy harvesting, whether it's physical, emotional, however it is. And then it made me think of gardens, Martian gardens. But what if we said it wrong? What if it's guardians, right? Because we did get a couple of videos about guardians of the galaxy. So maybe somebody coming to help you out, somebody coming from a distance, because we did get that looking back. In our last reading, we had that Six of Pentacles with that Jaguar energy, right? Surrendering, releasing something back, so you can reclaim your power, right? Having faith in the moments that are being created, having faith in the moments that you are being called to participate in. So that came out, and then when that was the last reading, Six of Pentacles energy. Then what came out when Spirit first gave me the Martian's garden was the Four of Swords. And that's not a jaguar, but it looked the same. And they say a cheetah can't change its spots, but it's like somebody went towards something, right? Had to release something. It's like somebody's going back towards something. Maybe somebody had to have a conversation or open up or be vulnerable about a situation, but it's a conversation that is about to be had or needs to be had, or it's a conversation that changed somebody, and not just change. Like, this is transformation energy under the energy of the 4-5 that we have today. Is like, be ready for the transformation, be ready for things that used to be with like that red energy, that root chakra energy, history, right? Be ready for things, that policies or changes or practices to counteract with what you used to do or what you used to know as far as history goes. So I like that energy. And then it brought us to the snake. We already know the snake was in the garden. It's Garden of Eden energy. Hi, Edison. It's Garden of Eden energy. And it made me think of the World card, right? Cycles coming to an end. Hopefully successful on your end, but a completion as well. And it's almost like, okay, now I have a decision between the old way, right? The root chakra, the old way. That's that transformation of history. We talked about it. Spirit told us what you thought your story was gonna be. It's gonna be a whole different story. It's gonna be a whole different timeline. Like, we jumping timelines right now. And so it's the choice, the decision. Martin's gardens. So this is the garden, the decision, the choice. And it brought us to here today, the giraffe energy. Look, the choice, the decision, the best decision as well, leading with your crown chakra, trusting your instincts. One of the main energies of today is relying on your spiritual connection and your instincts, following what you know to do. Right, that crown chakra is like divine intervention. Today's a 7th day. It's all about God's oneness, divine intervention, divine support, divine blessings, universal intelligence. The giraffe energy is also a gift of grace, and wanting to let you know that you are sacred and your sacredness is alive. Hey, Cappy Barbara. Yeah, you are sacred. But this is the inspiration, holy inspiration, divine support, really calling us to new heights. I love that. Really wanting us to accept the new places that the Most High is trying to take us to, really trying to reveal to us, right? Martian stands for sometimes hypothetically speaking. Oh man, shout out to D'Angelo family. It made me think of Life Jennings when I saw that. So I hope Life Jennings doesn't come up. But hypothetically speaking, or something strange, it's almost like the Most High is giving us an opportunity to think before we leap. Right? This is decision. Where we at? In the garden. In the garden. Thinking about our life cycles, thinking about our journey, thinking about the growth, even the small growth, like really paying attention. I think that was one of the things that I liked. It said to celebrate your spots. And this is already somebody, look, from the dark spots, right? This is one way. They say you can't change your spots, but you can. It's like somebody was enlightened, right? The lights came on and somebody realized what worked and what didn't work. We got that 8 of Cups energy. It's almost like you realize who you outgrew. You realize what you outgrew. You realize who your fair weather friends was. You realize who was really scared of commitment. It could have been you. It could be an energy. If it's not you, it's them or somebody in your environment for sure. But that snake energy is the transformation. This is the snake year. This is the year to actually turn your dreams into reality, to actually be able to see tangible results from your manifestations. Right? Okay, you've been practicing, you've been perfecting, and Spirit is saying be aware of the transformation, because that giraffe spirit, it's a total new thing, right? Not just the whole spots, but the whole vessel. It's the whole vessel that's changed. But this is a reminder to celebrate what you've been through. Celebrate the spots. Celebrate those things that left blemishes on your life or around you, or what you felt like was a blemish. It's like celebrate those. Use those for empowerment. The Marvin energy came out as a great lord or a famous friend, or even a breach of contract agreement in a cohabiting environment. And that 4 of Swords energy is like, remember when I said somebody released something and they running back to it? 4 of Swords energy, somebody sat and contemplated and really thought about what was making them frustrated, what was making them stand back, what was making them all the things that they didn't need to be. And it caused the inner transformation, whether it's you or not. But we do got breakup and we got reconciliation in the same energy. So something that you might have had to leave behind, you might be running back to it, right? Remember, Spirit said that those, in the last video, he said it was only temporary separations. So I love the energy that it's on the way back. Are you on the way back? So we're going to break some of this down. Spirit-led, cornbread fed. We're going to see what this past energy is. See what this Jaguar energy is. Maybe something you're doubting. Should you go back? Doubting, should you receive them back? Doubting, should you even continue to do it the same old way? right? Well, this is the opportunity. If you do want to change, we are under a waning crescent move. It's all about reflection, seeing what do you need to release before the new cycle, before the new life. This is a whole new. Whole new. Okay, what needs to be closed? Let's see what this Jaguar energy is. Show us what we need to see, please, about this Jaguar energy. Look at this. Opportunities. Power. Remember, I did say something about reclaiming your power, right? Jaguar energy. Reclaiming your power, reclaiming your position, reclaiming your stability. I love that. So maybe something that you had to release. Oh my God. Ace of coins underneath, Ace of wands. I love that. Yeah, something that you may have had to release, walk away from, or something that had you stuck is busting back into your life, right? Or you about to be able to bust back into it, right? It could have been something that you loved or really had strong feelings or emotions for. It could have been ideas. If not ideas, it could have literally been a lover. But the Ace of Wands energy, Jaguar, is like Spirit is calling you. Don't doubt it. You are on your path. You will receive what you need from the Most High, from the Divine. You will get everything that you want. You might have had to let it go, but it's coming back. Ace of Wands energy. I love that energy. Let's see what this Four of Swords is about. The two main energies that I was looking at is the communication that needs to be had, the throat chakra energy, as well as the what you call it? Not sacred. I can't even call it now. Solar plex. Good feelings. Trust, doubt. What you trust and believe in. Right? Like I said, the Four of Swords made me feel like that time of reflection, that time of release, that time of stepping back after the battle. It was some battles. Somebody had to fight some battles. Somebody had to go through some stuff. Man, I know I had been through some stuff. Right? Hit that thumbs up. We vibe, we tribe. But over here, we overcomers. Okay, we overcome. See, using this as stepping stones, all the truths, all the clarity as stepping stones. And you see how the pink flowers is like one that he's holding on to, one that he's going towards. I feel like that if it's something that you did separate from, it never really left. It was still a constant presence, whether it's a person, place, a thing, an addiction, whether it was good or bad. You know, they come in all forms, but it was still a part of you. It's still a part of you. So it's an ever presence, and it's like you're heading back to it. That's the reconciliation energy. And I think Spirit is asking you to really lead with an open heart, right? Really speak your truth, right? Really be vulnerable and open and be kind, be gentle to yourself. So let's start with this solar plex. Oh, look, that's the throat. That's the throat. We are not starting with the throat. We're starting with the solar plex. And then we go get to this conversation. It's levels to this. Spirit-led, cornbread fed. Let's see what clarity. You got some kind of clarity, something that was in your gut, or you seen something that gave you the clarity, right? Some newfound knowledge or newfound faith, some hope. That is the energies of today with that giraffe energy, being confident, being hopeful. I think it's really hope in your communities, hope in your social activities, like just having hope that it's not all lost. I know sometimes we can feel alienated, right? That Marvin, that Martian energy, alienated, set apart. But remember, the divine hit us for a reason. You're set apart for a reason. You can't be contaminated. People trying to swipe your energy, harvest your energy left and right. Like you are the sacred center of everything. Is you make the world go round is what I'm hearing. You make the world go round. I guess whatever world, your world. Whoever you are in your world, you make it happen, Captain. The captain of your ship. Somebody could be a mariner or a captain, because Marvin also stands for sea friend. Or somebody just want to see their friend. Somebody might just want to see their friend. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. Spirit show. Reflection. Told you somebody taking a step back, looking over their life, analyzing. Reflection, analyzing. And I love the fact that it came out like this, because this is like putting the past behind you. Moving forward with that Ace of Wands energy. She in the red dress. Leaving all those things, like I said, the things that you had clarity on, leaving that behind you. You seen what you seen, you know what you know. Now it's like either it's time to speak about it, it's time to be about it. Hold on, I have to. Let me go get my drink. Excuse me. I left my drink in the car. Oh, this is a whole lot. I'm bad. I'm so sorry about that. I had to go get a drink. As soon as I went and got a drink, I stopped coughing. Hey, Peter. Peace and love to you, too. Peace is one of the main energies of today as well. Being a peacemaker, that 11 energy. Being a peacemaker. The peace seeker. Let's see what this conversation is about. Coming out of hermit mode, right? From the Four of Swords, we know the Four of Swords is like a hermit mode, right? Setting yourself apart, contemplating, thinking about the journey, thinking about your life. The hermit's very analytical. Today is, like I said, the 7th day. It's all about analyzing, introspection. This is a perfect day to use the cycle. If you haven't already been in that energy, this is a call, the wake-up call to do that, to actually go inside. that Marvin energy. Actually get hungry about the journey. Let's see what this conversation, let's see. So in your gut, or in somebody's gut, they know they need to think about it. They know they need to come out different, right? They know that they don't want to go back to this Ten of Swords energy. Ten of Swords energy, either playing a victim or sacrifice. This Ten of Swords is either sacrificing yourself for the good of others or somebody making sacrifices. Having to give up things, right? That's what I'm saying. For a short time, you might have had to stop eating out for a couple of weeks just so you can save up enough money to do what you needed to do on the back end. But like I said, I love this, leaving those things behind, leaving the Ten of Swords behind, leaving the thoughts of revenge. Like, how can I get back behind? Leaving the hard times behind. That's the main thing. You know, and if you don't know, when you go inside and do this introspection, you will see and receive all the clarity that you need. That taking this Ace of Wands, this opportunity moving forward, is the best. It'll be you leaving hard times behind. That's what we really want. Leaving the hard times behind. People you collaborated with and backstabbed, you tried to take your position, your promotion. But seeing all through that, let's see what the throat chakra have to say about it. What you need to speak of, what they want to speak on, what they want to speak on. Let's see what this sacred truth is. If somebody's standing on the truth, babe. Somebody's standing on the truth. This is a sacred truth. Somebody is determined for themselves. You or them. Somebody determined to get home, or somebody determined to get free. I mean, somebody's definitely determined to make this change. I know that's right. The gardens. Marvin Gardens, the gardens cultivating is like the introspecting, thinking about what you can do to make it better. And that's what we're supposed to be. What can we do to make it better? What do we need to let go of? What do we need to cleanse? And I'm saying let go, release, 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 because that's the energy that's out. It's not saying that you need to add anything right now. If you would be adding, it would be something that you was already connected to. So it's really not adding, it's just whatever you had to take that break from is getting it back. But somebody's standing on the truth. Let's see what this is, standing on business. What's this sacred truth that's leading somebody to open up their heart, to be tender with themselves, to be careful with themselves, to care for themselves more. Somebody feeling like more self-care. Confirmation blessings is trying to get through, y'all. You are protected. You are well loved. Somebody just have to break the cycle, that mental mind sludge, for better lack of a better word, right? Have to block out that mental mind sludge to receive it. Look at that. The Knight of Swords and the Moon card. Standing on business. Definitely a conversation. Somebody definitely want to talk about it or need to speak up. Somebody needs to talk about it or speak up. That Moon card. I like the Moon card because it's like know your role, play your role, right? But in this card, it's like a decision. Are you going light or dark? Remember the cheetah that it's windy out here, so that's why you keep seeing me fidget with this stuff. So I don't want my cards to blow all over the park. But remember when I was telling you about changing the spots? Somebody going from light to dark. Somebody literally just have a decision between a light worker and a dark worker, or somebody light skin persuasion or darker skin persuasion. Somebody that's higher vibing than somebody that's lower vibing. It's a conversation or revelation, that clarity that needs to be heard, the decision of the change that needs to be made is like standing on business, recognizing the role, recognizing the lives. Remember, what's hidden sometimes is hidden on purpose, right? Until just the right time. Remember, it's divine timing. Not your time, not my time, not when we think it's time to wake up, not when we think it's time to partner up, not when we think it's time to say something, but sometimes we have to wait for the perfect time. But this Knight of Swords, this is development, movement, fast movement. Fast movement towards something that was hidden feelings, fast movement towards hidden gifts. Gifts did come out here a couple of times. The gift of grace, heart gifts, spiritual gifts. Something creating, something somebody's creating. Like I said, look, somebody's taking their power back. Took their power back or will be taking their power back. It's justice. Hey, so, yeah, and I like the fact, okay, you see we went from the Four of Swords to somebody got on their horse and moved around to the Three of Swords. It's like going inside this reflection time, this analyzing time, this closure time, this surrendering time. Is somebody is either learning how to cope, somebody is about to go through, like I said, went through the bad breakup, or somebody's about to go through a bad breakup, somebody's about to reconcile. Like this is a conversation, or this is a strong development in this energy, fast developments in trauma. Like it might cause emotional trauma. Right, speaking the truth can hurt somebody's feelings. Like, look at her back turned. Like, she don't really want to go, but baby, you ain't gotta go home, but you got to get up out of here. Like, that's just it. When I know what I know and I see what I see, somebody standing on business. So if you haven't already had a conversation or this introspection that you go inside and you really see the difference, like it's black and white, ain't no gray. It's like, you with it or you not with it. That's just like what I'm saying. The decision, you with it or you not with it. What we doing? The World card, bringing us to the World card, bringing us to the ending, complete ending of a cycle. This is life as you know it will no longer be the same. You can either stay in the garden, right? Stay in your comfort zone, stay where you think that you are thriving, or just where you comfortable. You don't want to ruffle no. Some people just don't like to ruffle the water. Some people don't like to cause waves, right? Or you can go outside the garden, see things from a different perspective, right? Get a new look on some things, be reborn, right? Because once you leave the garden, you're a whole nother person. You won't be the same. The choice between the old way, but the choice between the old way and the new way, the choice between the flesh way or the spiritual way, the choice between God's way or the carnal way. It's the decision. Like whatever you go in, coming out of this Hermit, Four Swords energy, looking at both sides of the street. Remember, the Most High is working both sides of the street. It's actually causing for you to accept it. And once you accept it fully, whatever it is in your life, once you accept it fully, then you'll be able to move on. You'll be able to be that famous person that you want to be. You'll be able to meet that lover or get back with that lover that you wanted to have. You'll be able to have the abundance and the power that you wanted. Because it's just some people that's really just tired of it, frustrated. Tired and frustrated. So we see what's on one side. The spark, a vital spark needed. Whatever that was that you had to release or that you need to release, remember it's only temporary. But it's going to cause a vital spark. It's going to cause a lot of strong feelings. You probably already had a lot of strong feelings about it. But if you're a leader, if you're great, if you are already on a deep quest, you already got strong feelings. You're ready for something new, right? That's the whole reason why you're here. Is like, I'm ready for something new. Intuitively, you know. This the hermit energy. Intuitively, you know. Inside, you know. I'm also getting, I'm sorry, but going back to that snake energy, that garden energy, that 11 energy, because the 11 represents the gateway, right? Big Spirit saying be aware of your surroundings, and it just made me think of that with those two lurking wolves around. So it could be still people in your energy. Like maybe you have to make a decision about. Because one of the energies, this moon, this almost like where we are too, the waning crescent. But this moon phase is all about reflecting on unconditional love. And remember what I was telling you? I don't know if you are new here or not, but unconditional love is a setup. Don't let them trap you into saying that you should love unconditionally, because even God have conditions to love. You can't. I think it's Psalms 37. It says that He'll give you the desires of your heart, but that's the condition. The but is the condition. You have to commit to His ways. Like, I'll love you, but you have to respect me. That's a condition. Yeah, you can't disrespect me and think you go get my love. And that's the perception that I feel like the Spirit is calling us to reflect on during this moon. Reflect on the unconditional love. It might be some people in your energy that think they can treat you any kind of way, do any kind of thing, be how they want to be, any kind of way. They lost. They want you lost. They want you spiraling out of control. Unconditional love, it's a trap. Like, it's unconditional love is very, very toxic. It's asking you to love without expectations, expecting anything from the person that will make you feel good. So that's one of the energies. Reflect upon whatever this unconditional love is in your life, right? But then it brings us here to the giraffe energy. Being confident in the journey, seeking peace, right? Remember, it said to, and I like this because this giraffe don't have no spots. Usually giraffes have spots, just like the jaguar, the cheetah. Oh, and there's another card that came out that made me, when I was getting ready for the energy, see how that cat has spots, but it's kind of like fading or whatever. And so the cats, you can't change your spots. But it's almost like they faded, but they still there, right? But they faded. But on this card, it's represented, they ain't even spots no more. It's a total transformation, total change. The spots will always be there, like scars. You'll have some scars forever. Internally, more so than externally, right? It's the internal scars that we asking to be patient with healing. But Spirit is saying not only be patient with healing them, but celebrate them. Celebrate them as you are reborn. Celebrate them. I like that. It's not even stripes anymore. It's something totally new. So this new on the other side is gonna be a totally new lifestyle, a totally new. I mean, literally famous friend that's out here. Some people literally are gonna become famous. Some people literally will go from having a partnership, somebody that you living with, to living alone. Somebody literally is gonna be going from being hungry to being fed. I love that. So let's get into it. Let's break this thing down and see what is the gift. What's the inspiration? I feel like it's a holy inspiration. It's right around it's a inspiration. It seems like in a connection. Somebody could be younger. It could be with you and your kids. Somebody could be trying to relate to a child, right? It could be you and your former life, right? That past energy, things that you used to do as a child, making peace with it, letting it go, because we don't do those things anymore, right? I love that. Connection. Holy inspiration. Yeah, I feel like it could be somebody either getting a new love, or a new love for people, a new love for life, a new love for themselves, or just just inspired to do something new. But it's some kind of inspiration. What is this inspiration? This holy inspiration that's alive in my viewers. The change, the gifts, God's gifts. I'm hearing God's gifts, heart gifts. You are protected. Shows what we need to see. Please and thank you. Show us what we need to see, please and thank you. I'm looking at that glow around the moon. Usually when it's a glow around the moon, it's going to be some rain. I don't know if y'all expecting rain in the area. You had a lot of rain, or things, like I said, have just been that Ten of Swords energy. When it rains, it pours, right? So people think it just won't stop. It could have been like this, a constant stream of never ending something, right? I know a friend of mine was saying that yesterday. If it ain't one thing, it's another. And I was just thinking, I think they wrote a song about it, right? They call Living is Life, right? If it ain't one thing, it's another. It's going to always be another thing, but it don't have to be an unending stream of wickedness and betrayal or upsets. It could also be, I think Spirit is calling us to attend to us these new heights, this new life, so He can give us a unending stream of kindness. Look, 7 of Wands. Standing your ground, standing up for yourself. She taking the one, that Ace of Wands that came out right from the past energy, that spark, the divine spark, and taking it and actually being leading the people. I'm telling you, this celebrity status, this is just leader status. That one energy. It could be a healer, like you could be a healer, but it's also giving that group or partnership work, right? The ones usually mean 6 ones is usually public recognition or people standing around watchers. We did get that 0 energy, so whatever you're doing, people gonna be watching it for sure. Watching you do your thing. You are somebody's a great influencer. That Ace of Wands energy, with that 6 of Wands energy, that Martian energy. Somebody's influencer. That Martian energy is influenced by Mars. The Martian, he dressed up as a Roman soldier. And I never understood why he was dressed up as a Roman soldier, but Mars is the god of war, which the Romans celebrate as the god of war. They look for him for protection, for food, for and it's this month where we are in the States, it's October. He ruled, influenced by Mars. This is like your perfect opportunity to grow, to add that extra power, to add that extra action, to take action. I love it. Even if you do feel bizarre, or if something was confusing you, or if it had been a rocky road, I feel like Spirit is saying that your future is starting to look up, right? They looking at you from all sides. What's the underline? Look, King, yes, your future is starting to look up from being drab, held back, lackluster, to bossing up, coming out of 4 of Swords energy, Hermit, by yourself, reflecting, because sometimes too many options can lead you in a state of stillness. But this is going from stillness to bossing up, right? Like I said, support, not just any kind of support, but divine support, responsibility, taking ownership, bossing up. I'm telling you, this is bossing up. Spirit saying, let generosity be the pull. Look at that decision in love. Do you want to watch your life pass you by, or do you want to participate? I think that's what Spirit is saying. And as soon as you start participating, it looked like you're going to take the lead. Somebody could have left their husband. Somebody could have got separated. Remember going from lovers, right? From lovers to by yourself, right? Somebody could be over there looking good. Somebody separated with might have been in the dump. Somebody could have been having a pity party or something. But it's almost like once you go through that breakup and you get to a point where you get your spark back, right? That divine spark back, Then you start showing up, look, going from this way, not having no energy, being depressed, being not knowing what to do by myself with this, like I'm by myself. I went from having it all to having nothing. And now I didn't just recover it. It's like you're not just recovering it, but you're recovering it and some. A whole new identity, a whole new approach to life, a whole new quest. First you was on a sacred quest and it got a little rocky. Now it's about to get deep. I feel like the deeper that you go, the darker that it gets too. So be aware. Okay, it ain't gonna get no easier. It's definitely gonna get a little bit darker. I think that's why Spirit want us to realize who we are as being connected to Him, being connected to the Most High, being connected and having that sacred center, right? Being connected and really feeling the pull. I love this 701s. It's like she not standing. It's almost like somebody's defending. Like I said, it's like a champion. The champion, that's the fool card. We talked about that a couple of months ago. The champion comes out as the fool. A free man or woman. If it's a man, it's a water sign or earth sign. If it's a lady, it could be any sign. But champion, standing up not just for yourself, but for the people. The strength card did come up, but it's like telling you that you can do it. You can stand up for you not to give up. Like, don't give up. Right? Divine intervention is like you're going to have somebody that you can relate to. You're going to, even if it's from your past energy, just to now, something from your past, it could be from your childhood that you're having to use to get you by. Celebrating your spots. I like the way this dress is made because the dress is made kind of like it's spots on her skin. Celebrating her spots is almost like this is the shedding. It's almost like once you still go into this new phase, you'll constantly still be shedding some of those old ways. And I think that's what Spirit is saying, that we have to accept it, right? Accept ourselves, accept these new heights, accept what's revealed to us, accept the gentle pull from the Most High. 7 of Wands energy. I like that. Relationships, how you relate to people. Relationships did come out. Hope in community, hope in your relationship, hope in how you relate to others, because some people just don't got it. So we're going to break this thing on. Then I want to see what the cows, the catch, and the changes going to be. Y'all know we going to break it down. Just stick on with, look, your path, okay? Didn't I tell you on the right path? And I told you somebody was standing on their business. Blue card, right? This is where we at. The transformation, calling your power back, taking action, making the choices and the movement that you need to make towards a decision. It says, Dear Lord, Marvin, the great Lord, help me trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusion. Look, divine source. Remember that you are connected. Use your intuition. Rely heavily on your instincts at this time. Trust your instincts. If you go against your instincts, you will fail. If you try to force something, or if you try to be too blunt, you will fail. Look, didn't I tell you the deeper that you go, the darker it's going to get? It says your old soul will begin to long for non-grasping detachment and surrender. They bring the peace of God. Peace is out here, being the peacemaker. Peace beyond our understanding. That's the garden. The garden represents peace. Marvin Martian's gardens. A peaceful place, a sanctuary, somewhere that you can go and find that sanctuary. Somewhere that you can go and get the nurturing that you need, that you deserve, right? Oh, okay. In a companionship, whether you with somebody or without them. I know that's right. I know that's right. Divine abundance, especially if you by yourself, you know. They always say that when you with somebody, don't nobody want to do nothing for you. As soon as you when you by yourself, you can boss up, get blessings and all that. People help you when you by yourself. But you not by yourself, you with the divine. They think they helping you, but they really is helping the most high get you to where the most high wants you. Hi, Simo. This would be a perfect time to ask your question now while I'm in between draws. We're about to do the cost. The cost, while we here, we breaking this thing down. The cost to get us to the next level. The catch, because it's always a catch. And we are going to see what the change is going to be. No limits. No limits. What is the reason we're here? What's the cause? What's the cause? What is the cause? Can you break it down even more? The energies that we kind of been going over, those have been the numerology and the moon energies and the intuitive message. Now we're gonna break all this down and see where it applies to you and your situation. Get some order about this thing. Today is a 4-day. Yeah, somebody needs to wake up, get grounded. That connection to nature is, somebody needs to get grounded. A connection to nature. Oh, in spirit, specifically gardens. Go to the fair. Like, we in the park. I don't know. Divinely led. I ended up at a park today. I didn't plan this. I had no plans to be out here today like this, but you know, my steps are ordered by the Most High, and He did say connect to nature. The gardens is a symbolism of your connection to nature, your connection to what's natural, the Most High. And He did say if you can walk on ornamental grounds, fairs, carnivals, parks, anywhere outside that they made to look better for people on the outside, right? That's a perfect place to grow, to get balanced, to get grounded, to care for your inner self. If you're a divine, well, we all are divine beings. I was gonna say if you're a divine being, but if you're practicing getting closer to your divinity, let me say it like that. We are all spiritual beings, divine. We are all divine masculine, divine feminine, having a natural experience. But everybody's not walking in their divinity. Let me just say that. If you are practicing going out into nature today, the parks, the carnivals, the fairs, the gardens, wherever is an outside space that they made it look good for you, just for the people. Okay, she didn't want to ask, so let's see. The cows, why are we here? The cows. Inner child. I did say something about connecting with your past, the inner child. Things we do as a child, we don't do anymore. We let those childish things go. But we can't let everything go, because that's one of the only ways to reach abundance, divine source, is being as a child. So we let go of childish things, but we still keep a youthful outlook on life. You know, kids forgive easy, right? Kids don't hold grudges. You go to the playground, you get into it with your friend, and then you still calling them and seeing if you can spend the night with them, or go over to their house and have dinner, or can they come over to your birthday party. Like, kids don't hold grudges. Kids forgive. Kids usually love people no matter what color, no matter where they from, until told otherwise as a child. The cause, inner child, allow me to give compassion and love to your inner self. Let me attend to its deepest needs and feelings. This is the Most High. The Most High wants you to know that you are supported and you are loved. And remember, I said it was going to get deep. And when it get deep, it was going to get dark. But it is going to get deep, because it said, let me attend to its deepest needs and feelings. Acceptance. tender, right? You treat kids and children with tenderness. It's like the Most High is saying, I told you, you deserve to be loved. You deserve some softness, some TLC. And if it's not the Most High, it's somebody in your atmosphere, right? I did say somebody could be the children, somebody's child. There's somebody in the atmosphere wants some TLC, needs some TLC. You need some TLC either from your friends, or it's a friend that's seeing you, that see that you need some TLC. She bottled up. This is that Four Swords energy, so I don't feel like the shift has occurred yet, right? I feel like getting ready to come out of the gardens. I feel like that Hermit and that Four Swords energy, I feel like things are changing. Somebody you may have walked away, you may have set yourself apart, but you don't see the changes, right? It's like you feel like you did everything that you needed to do, or they feel like they did everything they needed to do. Somebody's not seeing the change yet. But that's why it says you need to let it happen. You need to be accepting whatever is going on. What's the cost? What's the cost of being vulnerable at this time? What is the cost of being vulnerable at this time? Being held by this, it's some knowledge. It's like somebody's going over and over in their heads, like somebody's trying to break free. That introspection, but all those exits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's like 10 exits, 11 exits on here. It's giving me that Ten of Swords energy. It's like, even though you might have left them apart, you might have separated from them, it's still in your mind frame. Remember, I told you that constant connection, always in the back of your mind. Or I always see them at the grocery store. I mean, it's like you just can't get away from it. That's why Spirit said, be aware of your surroundings, because somebody could very well be getting stalked out here. Somebody definitely, if you left somebody behind, somebody didn't want to leave you behind, or you either stalking somebody or they stalking you. Let's just say that. But it's still something that you separated from that still have a hold on you. It's still causing, it's like it's still taking your energy. Like you can't grow. You can't come all the way up out of the situation because you still weighed down by the Ten of Swords energy. Or that's that mark. Somebody feels like the target. Like somebody could be so self-absorbed. Somebody could think that somebody's always after them. Like it's always somebody doing something to you. But that's why I think Spirit said, yeah, energy clearing. Yeah, somebody definitely need to cleanse their energy. It's some things that, and it looks like grief and faith, losses. Yeah, something about that you have to separate from is just still draining your energy. That's what Spirit said, don't give up. You can come up out of this. Somebody definitely went through some emotional trauma, grieving, bad breakups, back and forth, breaking up, getting back together, breaking up, getting back together, frustrations, and just being tired of sacrifice. Be aware if somebody is stalking you, be aware of your surroundings. Because the energy of revenge is out here, but not just any revenge. Like somebody wants to unalive somebody because of revenge, though. You know what I'm saying? So be aware of that situation. Yeah, but I feel like somebody's just not believing in themselves. Somebody not believing in their skills. It's almost like you saying one thing, but you living a different life, like you don't believe it, right? You two different sides. That's what the call is. Make a firm decision before this thing spiral out of control. What's it gonna cost you to let this stuff go? What is it gonna cost you? Doubts and fears still come up. You don't believe anymore that they're you. Yeah, you gotta let go. Yeah, look at that. It's a you thing. It's an individual thing. Trusting your intuition, knowing that you are powerful, knowing that you are receiving. That's when you start receiving. That's how you start manifesting. Trusting yourself. Stepping into your own power. Doubts and fears. Oh, I love that song. I think I used it in one of my intros. New Horizon by Pat Barry. It's a new horizon, right? We set on the Most High. We set on our course. We set on our journey. All our fears and doubts, they come up, but they can't stay long. Because we know whose we are. We know what we are. All our fears and doubts, they can come too. Yeah, Spirit say we taking it to the next level. Your fears and doubts, they can come, but they can't stay long. Because that's what he's saying. If you really believe that thing that you want, that thing that you're searching for, probably from a child. If you truly, really believe it's possible, Spirit said, move forward. Let go of the fears and the doubts. It's going to cost you to let go of fear, let go of doubts. I was telling somebody I went to jail one time. This one particular time. I've been in jail more than one time, but this one particular time they had me on the $50,000 bond. Right, assault with a deadly weapon in a family housing projects, and the case carried like 2 to 10, and it's almost like everybody that know me in real life, they gave up on me. They just automatically assumed that I did it, right? Because they know I can't get violent. I'm blessed, highly favored, and violent. I'm the disciple that will cut your damn ear off messing with my family, my friends, my money, my food, or just what I like. You know what I'm saying? That's me. I'm that disciple, right? Jesus standing right there. I'm still gonna cut your ass. You know what I'm saying? But when I was locked up, and I stayed locked up for 3 weeks, every time I got scared, I cast it out. I was like, no, God, that's not of you. You know what I'm saying? Every time I started to doubt it, or people doubted me, I just kept telling myself the truth. I stood on that sacred truth. I spoke the sacred truth. I said, I did not do it. I did not do it. I stood on the truth. I stood on the what I knew. I didn't just stand on it. I spoke it too. I spoke that thing into existence. And one day, they just let me out. Hi, Alan, Clay. Oh, I'm so glad you joined us for the first time. I hope you're enjoying it so far here in Marvin Martian's gardens. But, yeah, it's a peaceful place, you know. But, yeah, they let me out 3 weeks. I stayed in there. But every time that fear and that doubt came up, I cast it out. I rebuked it. Like, I spoke it to myself in my heart. I spoke it out loud to anybody that tried to speak it against me. All those, look, the dragonfly that's hovering, all those doubts, fears, and people that was hovering over me, trying to make me give in, trying to make me give up. I wouldn't give up on what I believed. And even though I was supposed to still be held because I was on bond in another city for another charge. So, you know, when you out on bond, you're not supposed to get locked up. Even though I was locked up in another city, out on bond in another city, and I got locked up in Dallas, and for 3 weeks, I rebuked the enemy. I stayed standing on that truth, what I believed, what I knew. Stayed speaking, and then they just opened the doors and let me out. I was so surprised. I didn't even have to go back to the other jail for the other thing. I was like, okay, look at God. Opening up them doors, shaking them jailhouse walls and breaking them down just for me, for little old me. If he can do it for me, he can do it for you. I'm not speaking from stuff I done heard. This is real life experience. Like, these is real life miracles that's going on today. That stuff that happened in the Bible just didn't happen yesteryear in the Bible. It's happening today if you believe. That's why Spirit is saying the magician came up in reverse. I brought this card out because the magician came up in reverse during the reading. And it's like you got all these beliefs, all these eyes on you, all these intents, all these different things, all these gifts and skills. But do you really believe? Or you gonna let it slip through your hand? I love it. Do you believe it's possible? Even if you have to do it by yourself, even if it has taken so long. Spirit said, are you ready to complete your journey? You ready to complete your journey? 5-5. You ready to move to different places? You ready to get money for your ideas? You got so many ideas. Look, the snail card, you got a lot of ideas. A whole lot of things that you've been working on that you may have had to take a break from. Right? That you thought you wasn't never going to accomplish. Spirit said, do you really believe in your product? Do you really believe in yourself? Do you really believe in your relationship? Do you really believe in your faith? Do you really believe? Because if you really believe, all you got to do is stop doubting it, let go of the fears. And I ain't saying it's easy, but I'm saying you really literally have to talk to yourself. You really literally have to speak this thing. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody speak anything over your life that you don't agree with, that don't agree with your beliefs and your desires. Cast it out. That's all it's going to cost you. It's a little doubt, a little fear. It's going to cost you to esteem yourself. Yeah, all it's going to cost you is a little self-care, a little inner care. All it's gonna cost you is a little acceptance, a little gentleness, a little openness. Yeah, it says intention without surrender is a fast path to delusion. I'm telling you, you got to surrender. You got to let go of the doubt and fears. If you don't let it go, I don't care how. Look, karma will go around, come around. Oh, what a tangled web we weave. When first we practice to deceive. Yeah, you got awakening and detachment. And I was thinking like somebody may have stepped away from their faith, right? Stepped back from, I don't want to say, well, when I say faith, I mean however you get closer to the divine, right? Whatever you used to do, if you used to read the Bible, if you used to meditate, pray a lot. Somebody may have not been meditating, not been praying as much, right? There's something changed in the flow. And that's what Spirit is saying. If you're ready to get back, if you're ready to get back and complete what you started, if you're ready to get back and change the past, like rewrite your story, if you're ready to get back, all you got to do is surrender your fears and your doubts. That's the right action. The right action to what? Your path. Your extraordinary path. Yeah, you ain't like the rest of them. Yeah, that's why you the leader. That's why you up front. That's why you the King of Pentacles and the leader. Yeah, extraordinary path. That King of Pentacles is a millionaire status. You know, he the King of Pentacles can make $1 million. You might have been bankrupt. This is like being broke and bankrupt and then surrendering all the doubts and fear that used to come up, that used to keep you down, that used to keep you stagnated, and then going from nothing to something, like a Jeezy song. I used to have nothing, now I got a whole lot of everything. That's going to be somebody's testimony. And when it is, even in your relationship, you used to be alone. I have a lot of long time or just didn't feel loved or protected or respected. You used to go from feeling alienated to having a whole bunch of love and affection, okay? Plugs and connections, love and affection, limitless, okay? You can't be God-given. You can't be God-given. This is the time, October. It's time to go to war, especially if you done lost it all, especially if they've been stealing from you. It's time to get it back, time to recover. What's the catch? Let's see what the catch go be. What's the hook go be? I don't know. All I need is a beat or something. The catch. Open up, didn't I tell you? It's time to be vulnerable. Be ready to walk with it. It's an open heart. Keep your heart open. Peace. Knowing that the divine is a constant presence will give you peace. That's what it say in the Bible. If you keep your mind on the Most High, on Christ, on consciousness, on the higher self, higher things, He will keep you in perfect peace. Universal laws. Dear love, and we all know that God is love. Open me to your will. Release me from my attachments. Surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed, and I'm open to receive. Yeah, the Most High wants you to open up. Remember that energy of that 0, the spiritual connection. I feel like the Watchers is watching. The Watchers is the Most High. Your spiritual connection. God's oneness. It says, release me from my attachments. We already know what the attachments was. That Ten of Swords energy. Grief, fatigue, frustration, betrayal, bad finances, lost jobs, sacrifices, self-sacrifices, fair weather friends, whatever attachments it is for you. The Most High said, He gonna give you what's needed. All you have to do is open up. The catch is to open up, to be vulnerable. The catch is, I feel like, to be sensitive with yourself. Like, letting go is not easy. Saying goodbye is not easy. That's that Martian energy, kind of keep you in that Seven of Cups energy, like a lower vibration, like, because you feel the loss, you feel the separation. But I feel like that's where the Most High is telling us, like, that's where we're going to get that spark from when we take dynamic action and open up. Not just our hearts, but our consciousness. If we open up, like, if we don't, open up. Shit, look how closed up she is. You can't receive if you locked up, if you in hermit mode, if you stay away. You can't even notice God's beauty. How can you celebrate your spots if you can't recognize the beauty in your spots? Right, I like that because it look like spots, right? Remember the spots, the past, the spots that's changing. There'll no longer be spots, right? There'll be stripes. You going from spots to stripes, even though those scars are still there. It's not easy to open up. But Spirit said, if you're going to receive these blessings, this abundance, you're going to have to open up. This is a wake-up call. This is the wake-up call. You see, she sleep on that card. This is the wake-up call. To take dynamic action. To receive that spark. To receive these messages. I feel like somebody needs to clean their space. I feel like if it's not you speaking down on yourself, because I did post something like that on Facebook, so it's in the energy. You know how like we can talk bad about our own self as jokes or just as, just not thinking of the consequences that we really doing. I feel like somebody needs to clean that up. Either clean up the way somebody talk to somebody. You need to clean up the way you talk to people, or you need to clean up the way that you talk to yourself. The Most High said He want to surprise you. He's going to give you what's needed, but you got to open up so you can receive. So that means you got to let go of frustrations. You got to let go of jealousy. You got to let go of holding on to grudges. You got to let go of revenge, because somebody's revenge is getting the best of them. I'm telling you, they really want to do something bad to somebody. You got to let go of being self-absorbed, thinking it's always happening to you, and go to thinking that it's happening for you if you want these rewards. If you want these open doors, is what I'm hearing. You want these open doors? The Most High will open every door that was ever closed And if he can't open it, which the Most High can do anything, but he might not want you to go through the door. He might want you to go through the window. So he's going to always provide a way when you think it's no way, right? Whether it's relationship, whether it's job, career, friends, communicating with your kids. You might don't know how to get through to Sally Bob. You know what I'm saying? But the Most High, if you link, look, you are entitled. You are entitled. This is definitely for the ones that want to walk in their divinity. The ones that want to receive the gift of grace. The ones that know their worth and that want to go from it's not happening to me. It's happening for me. Who wants this gift? Okay, who wants this gift that's going to confuse them? You're going to have to let it go. Yeah, let go of everything that's out of control and tell the Most High yes. I like that because it's in the crown chakra energy, right? Letting go of the past hurts, the past pains, whatever from the past that don't serve us now, right? And opening up. Opening up. Crown chakra. Okay, y'all, let's see what the change go be. What's the change go be? Change. Change. We already know it's only two constants in this world. The only thing constant in this world is change, evolution, and change. Some money. So let's see. What is the change go be? Ooh! You gotta surrender. The change is gonna be a change in what was keeping you stuck in illusions, keeping you confused, obsessions and addictions. The change is always breaking free. I love that. We talking take things to the next level and breaking free is the change is getting fed up with whatever is not serving you. Getting fed up with whatever is keeping you from your connection to the Most High, because the divine is the one opening up the doors. The divine is the one that's opening up the windows and making ways out of no ways. The divine is the one that take you from nothing to something. And here, the divine will also take you from something to nothing to wake you up, to get you to see. It's all in the perfecting journey. Right? If the divine took you from something to nothing instead of getting mad, because a lot of people get mad. No, this is the opportunity the Most High was giving you to shed. This is a 9-year. This is a year of shedding. Under this moon phase, the crescent, the waning crescent, it's time to shed. It's time to close out. It's time to release before the new. So it's new things coming. But to receive the new thing, you got to let go of the old thing. Even if it's your boo. Remember I said, you can't start no new relationship and you still got that old thing calling you, stalking you. Yeah, you got to get fed up, let that go. Remember who you are. Remember your worth. And look, limitless, easy. Oh, once you clear that energy, it's going to be easy to receive all things. All things are possible. I love it. He said once you clear this energy, it'll be easy for him to reveal the true beauty of life, the true beauty of your journey in life. So it's just some things. Remember I told you with that moon card, it's some things that's just being hidden. It's some things that's just not being shown to you right now because you holding on to some things that is in your energy that's separating you from the Most High. I got that Galatians 22 when I was getting ready to come into the fruits of the Spirit. Galatians 5:22 and 23. So the fruits of the Spirit, the things that make you thrive, and then it's some other things that keep you separate. I got my Bible lost. Know your worth. Okay. See, a change, somebody did change something in their worth and their entitlement, and it caused them to, I told you, the divine will take, he give it and he take away. He give it and he take away. But this is the time he ready to restore you. Right? He's trying to restore you. That's the thing about the Most High. He will not leave you. He will not forsake you. You have to not want, like he giving whoever is watching this message right now, he giving you the opportunity to receive the comeback, to come up just like he did Job. Remember how he did Job? He restored it twice, 2 times. Okay, that's the kind of God we serve. He let it go, but he gave it back 2 times. This your opportunity. You can get it back. You can actually turn your dreams into reality. The 22, the master builder energy, actually manifesting, actually healing, actually seeing results. The grand is rising. That's what he's talking about, the grand. Look, letting go. Lost and letting go. That's what he wants you to come to realize. You have to lose to win. But as long as you know that you are royal, as long as you know who you are, your worth, as long as you tapped into their universal intelligence, you know you ain't gonna lose. Yeah, somebody can let go of the grief. Good grief. Accept that it happened and let it go. Grieving is out here a lot. I know I grieve my grandson. I'm still grieving my grandson. It's still hard to talk about it. But when I do talk about it, I talk about it in truth and honesty. And I'm starting to let myself cry because it said, let yourself cry. Remember, Spirit told us some of us just need a good cry. Yeah, love and freedom is on your path, y'all. But let me see. I got my Bible right here because I wanted to see. We're going to look up the fruits of the Spirit. Because he said whatever it is that's stopping you from your connection to the Most High, it's not the fruits of the Spirit. It's not the love and joy and commitment. Let me see. My uncle gave me this. Shout out my uncle Richard. No, Robert. It's Richard Robert. My uncle Robert gave me this Bible. And I'm so grateful. I think it's like the first thing he ever gave me. Not that he didn't want to. It's just, we lived in different parts of the world or whatever. Galatians 5, 22 and 23. Okay, so, the works of the flesh that keep you separated from the Most High. So we're going to go back to Galatians. We're going to go back to Galatians. Let's go to Galatians 18. We spirit-led, cornbread fed. Well, let's go to 17. 17. For the flesh. Let's go to 16. Okay, go back. This is 16. 16. Galatians 5 and 16. This I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. For the flesh lusts against the spirit, right? Against the divine, going against everything that you was taught by the Most High, by your family, whatever, like I said, whoever stepped away from their faith, everybody have faith different. Everybody prayer and meditation practices and connection to God is different. But whatever led you away, that's what Spirit is telling you to clear out. A lot of it is grief, right? Envy, jealousy, revenge, and just going through the hard knocks, hard times. But it says, for the flesh lusted against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary to one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that you would do. You hear me? The things that God gave you to do. Confirmation rules the nation, y'all. It said the things that you would do, the thing that God gave you to do. That's what he said. But if you be led by the Spirit, you not under the law. You not under Marvin, you're not under the great Lord of this world. We're not under the worldly things. We otherworldly. We like a Martian out here, okay? Who is this? Son was working hard on the song we did tonight. Hey, I missed the part of that interaction. You gotta rephrase that. But yeah, it said that you would do the thing that you can't. So the flesh, the natural, is already warring against what you already know. That's the garden, right? That's the decision, the temptation. This is the 15, the devil card. Things that you don't have to accept. Remember in the beginning in the garden, you could either stay comfortable, stay in your flesh, stay in your carnal ways, stay in your mind, or you can adopt the mind of the Most High, walk in the Spirit, follow the Holy Spirit, and then have everything that you want. Things that you want to do. It said things that you would do or you would have. Now the works of the flesh are manifest in these. Y'all, okay, this the part, y'all. We at the meat right now. These are the things that are keeping you separated. The things that Spirit is saying, it's time to get fed up. Right? Sacrifice and let that go. So because in the last video, you remember the saying, if I had your hands, I'd cut mine off. Well, that's what the Most High, that's what God was telling us. Like, He created us to do a certain thing specific for His purpose. But He need us to get it done down here. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like until you get rid of the thing that keep you separated from Him, to keep your hands dirty. Because He ain't, the Most High ain't working with no dirty hands. Right? Until you clean up your acts. These are the things that He's saying get fed up with. He said adultery, fornication, uncleanliness, lasciviousness, idolatry, witchcraft. Witchcraft, these cards, this not witchcraft. Witchcraft is what you do to try to change people's free will. Witchcraft is when you speak ill on people to change their intentions and their beliefs. Right? Whatever somebody does to bewitch them, to make them act a different way. Hatred, variance, emotions, wrath, strife, seditions, heresies, envying, murderers. I told you murderers is out here. Somebody want revenge so bad they ready to unalive somebody. Drunkenness, revelings, and such of the likes, of which I tell you before, as I have also told you in the time past. Dun, dun, dun. He told us before already to let it go. Somebody ran back to it. He said, I done already told you once. If I told you once, I tell you again. They that do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of God. And what's the kingdom of God? The thing that you was created here, the thing that's on your mind, the thing that you can't get off your mind, the thing that you feel the pull towards, the thing that you was blessed to do and you don't even know how you was blessed to do it. All those things, He said, let it go, because that's what's keeping you from. Exactly right. Thank you, Junebug. I just had to clarify because some people think that that's witchcraft. No, I hope I gave somebody a new clarification of what witchcraft is for real. You know what I'm saying? So they can be enlightened too. Because I like to, you know how they say Christ is the way, only through Christ. Well, you can't just get to Christ consciousness and stop. You have to go through Him. And He said our people perish for lack of knowledge. So if you only stop, you done gain up to, you done did this thing up to how you can do it, and then you stop here, then you only got half the battle won, right? You still have to continue to go on to go forth, because it said through Him. He told us that we'll do even more than what he did. If Christ left us and told us that we would do the things he did and more, how can you stop where you at, still expecting Jesus? That's the greatest misconception when they say Jesus fixed it. No, he gave us the tools and the helper, the comforter, so we can fix it. He said we go do the things that he did and more. It says the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against these things, there is no law. And if they that are Christ have, we just got through saying, he commissioned us. He said we're going to do these things and more. We commissioned. And they that are Christ have crucified the flesh with the affections and lust. Killing yourselves, having lustful spirits, envious spirits. It said, but if we live in the Spirit, let us walk in the Spirit. Let us not be desirous of vainglory. Let us not provoke one another, and let us not envy one another. Let me throw this in the trash before I go away. So I like that so far. Marvin, Martian's Gardens. I'm feeling guardian energy. Just a little small piece, right? A little small sacrifice. Oh, just a note that he wrote in my Bible when he gave it to me. Just a small little sacrifice. He said, just sacrifice. Just get fed up with it if you want to get out of illusions and delusions. If you want to break free from addictions. If you want to break free from obsessions, the things that you've been obsessing over, you can't get off your mind. Release these things because he want to reward you. The most I want to take you to the next level. He want to make you famous if you want to be famous. He want to give you all of those promises that he promised you in the future. But if you don't get fed up with the things that are harvesting your energy, that's keeping you lost, you can't have it. It's one more. When the strength card came out, Colossians 1 verses 11 came out. Chapter 1 verses 11. Immediately that 111, I saw that, and that's attraction energy, right? 111, attraction energy, something coming. But because it had the colon in between, it's something stopping it. I feel like we pointed it out. I feel like that's what Spirit is saying. We done pointed it out because at first it was like a cycle that needed to be closed. But you probably didn't know what was blocking it. Now you know what's blocking it. Now you just have to go forward. Don't give up. Let's read what it say, Colossians 1. If I can find Colossians. Oh, Colossians, that's in the New Testament too, ain't it? Romans, Galatians, Colossians, all them Martians, that TIAN, that IAN energy, the ends that we vibe, we try. Martians, Guardians, Galatians, Colossians 1:11. Strengthened with all might according to God's glorious power unto all patience and long suffering with joyfulness, giving thanks unto the Father which have made us to be partakers of the inheritance. I told that entitlement card came out. partakers of the inheritance. You are the heir. This is the word made flesh. These are the words made flesh. People don't recognize the words coming out of their mouth being made flesh. And then they be the main one talking about some witchcraft or some. I mean, it just don't make no sense. The very ones that's pointing their fingers is the very ones that don't believe or don't know. The very ones that's trying to analyze you is the very ones that's sacrificing their connection to the Most High instead of getting closer. It says, giving thanks unto the Father, which have made us to meet to be partakers of the inheritance of the saints in light. The light workers. Divine beings, the ones that know who they are, though. And if you didn't know that you was a light worker, that you was a child of the Most High, now you do. Now you can be reborn. Now you can be grateful that you know that you are God's gift to this world, that you are holy, and that you are sanctified. You being set apart, you being in hermit mode, you separating yourself, didn't do nothing but create a sacred place for the Most High to beat you. That's how you got here. That's how you was able to find you here. The Most High had delivered us from the power of darkness and has translated us into the kingdom of his Son, in whom we have redemption. I'm gonna stop it right there because it's gonna get deeper. This is a whole nother lesson. But just know that you are strong enough. You are strengthened. It say that we might walk worthy of the Lord into our pleasing, being fruitful in every good work and increasing in the knowledge of God. That's how we are strengthened with our might. That's how we can keep going. That's how we don't give up. That's how we can come up out of the darkness, come up out of the slump, come up out of bankruptcy. That's how we can overcome everything that this world have to offer. Grief, loss, anything. Anything, you can overcome it all. So let's align our chakra alignments. We are on the path of manifestation. Spirit said, get tired. Look, get grounded and centered. Get tired. Get fed up. You see, he throwing that stuff down. He said, get fed up. Galatians 5:17. Go look at it in case you just now tapping on. Yeah, that's how you go open doors. That's how everything will get opened up. Let's see, Spirit, can you show us what chakras need to be aligned? Where do we need to align to get in alignment? Get us in alignment so we can let go, so we can surrender these things, so we can shed these things that no longer serve us, that's keeping us stuck, that's influencing us to stay in a lower vibration. We want to raise our vibes. It said we are children of the light. Help us to lighten up. Lighten our steps. Light our path. Show us a light unto our path, please and thank you. Surrender. Release. Knowing that you have God's divine support and God's divine blessings, and knowing that you are protected. Spirit said once you surrender, you release tension. Your reproductive systems or go start to acting normal. Like if somebody been having problems in their cycle, their menstrual cycle. I don't know what men have problems with. I'm sure they have reproductive organs as well, testes and all of that. But if you've been having problems in those areas because of stress, because of tension, because of fornication, adultery, and all that other stuff that the list went on and on, Spirit said just release. Release surrender. It'll reduce tension. Your reproductive systems will start to act right. Your blood pressure gonna go down. If you've been having problems with high blood pressure, your blood pressure will go down. It says, with deep awareness, I surrender what I no longer need. The mudra is holding your heart. It's almost like that heart that we be throwing up like this, but it's not that. Let's see. The pinky, the thumb. Let me see what it say. Bring the hands together, connect the tips of the index and the pinkies. That's these two. Curl the middle and the ring fingers to touch the thumb tips. Okay, so connect these, curl these to the thumb. Okay, y'all see it? Rest the hands in front of the belly and the wrist on the thighs. So it would be, your hands would be like this. Wait, these are supposed to be connected. And then you put your wrist on your thighs and you sit like that and you breathe in and out, in and out. Control breathing, breath work. That's when you do your meditation. It lowers your blood pressure, lowers tension, helps you get grounded. But first thing first, surrender, baby. You can't have nothing until you let it all go. Let it go. Spiritual truth. Light up our path, please. And thank you. Light up our path. Light up our path. Chakra alignment. That's the root chakra. It started with the root chakra. Brilliant. Look, brilliance. Yes, Lord. Light up our path, please. And thank you. Unconditional love, the master builder. Didn't I tell you? It said reflect on the unconditional love. But didn't I tell you as well that the unconditional love is a setup of the world, because even the Most High have conditions? He just told us if we walk after the flesh, we ain't gonna get the things that we have. So God do love us, right? But it's conditions to the love if we want to receive the highest, the abundance that he have. Yeah, he loves us. He ain't supposed to strike us down. But don't you want to walk in abundance? Don't you want to walk in the garden, like when you don't have no worries, no stress, and just doing the things that you was created to do? Love, laugh, and live. You know what I'm saying? Unconditional love. It says, my heart blossoms open with unconditional love. Your heart opens, but remember, you tempted out of your heart. I don't know if you know that, but temptation is not an outward thing. Temptation is an inward thing. The things that tempt you, like that unconditional love, right? You could do anything you want to do. And your heart open up, and then Pandora's box open up, and then you can't breathe, and then you lose circulation. You having chest and heart pains, and just things not going right. You can't breathe life into dead situations. You can't be renewed. That unconditional love is keeping you from renewal of the mind. How can you renew your mind or do change and surrender your ways if everything is all good? It says to feel. I like this: shedding, self-care, closure in the past, spiritual closure. Things from the past. Reflect upon this unconditional love. You are the master builder. This is the wake-up call of how you how you turn your dreams into reality, right? Looking at the things that are causing the beautiful things in your life. What's keeping it beautiful? The moon card. You just playing a role? Are you playing a role? Or do you really believe? Let's see. It says, let's see. It says, with fingers pointing upward, bring the heels of the hands together, keeping the finger, pinky, and the thumbs together. Spread the other fingers. Bring the hands in front of the heart. Relax your shoulders down to lengthen the spine. So, that's what it says. Fingers pointed, bring the heels of the hands together, keeping the pinky fingers and the thumbs together. In front of the heart, relax the shoulders and lengthen the spine, and expand the. And when I'm doing these mudras, I can see, you see how the restriction, you see how it's taking me to like this picture, how open and expanded she is. I think that's what Spirit is calling us to do. Remember, it said our heart blossoms open. We have been closed off to some things. I feel like Spirit is wanting us to have a better experience. Like, we do have to be aware of our surroundings, right? But I feel like the doubts, and because it's right here under this doubts and fears, things that we are doubting ourselves. I feel like it's the self-doubt that's keeping us closed off. So Spirit wants us to be able to open up. Open up. Open your heart. We on the path of enlightenment. This is the divine. He's lighting our path, aligning our chakras. We already know we need to surrender. We already know we need to reflect on this unconditional love because, hey, it's time to wake up because some things we just ain't gonna be able to do anymore. Yes, God love us even though we've been in our midst, right? Even though we've been doing what we've been doing, God still love us unconditionally. But he said to bless us. It's just certain things we got to do to take it to the next level. I don't know about you, but I want to get to the next level. Whatever my next level is. Whatever my new heights is. Light up our path, Spirit, please. What's next? Freedom. Balance. Align and release helps to balance energy. Being open, openness and balance. Metabolism is energy. Remember, energy harvesting is out here. Right? The energy vampires, these worldly people harvesting our energies. Spirit says time to free yourself. 2-8, that's a bond or something that you've been going around with for a while, right? That 8 energy comes and goes, like, but it's a constant presence. It's a bond or an interest or a partnership or some work, or it could have been the storms in your life, whatever it is. Spirit is calling us to release that. And you might have to talk about it. I think Spirit is saying once you free yourself from these attachments, it will be easier to talk about it. This mudra aligns the spine and releases tension from the neck and the jaw. And it's right here under outrageous openness, and it's blue, right? Feel like Spirit is calling you. Yeah, be open. Know that God said, release me from my attachments. Freedom. Needing to be released from those attachments. Needing to be free. Oh, let's do this one. Bring the left hand in front of the right. palm facing in and thumb facing upward. Cross the back of the hand, of the right hand. Wait. Bring the left hand in front of the heart. Place palm facing in and thumb facing upward. Cross the back of the right hand behind the left palm until the thumbs meet. Interlace the thumbs and fan out the rest of the fingers. Bring the mudra up to the throat and relax shoulders to align the spine. Yeah, I know that's right. So start with your left. Thumbs up your heart, cross my heart, hope that I. Is that why they have us cross our heart? But they got us doing it backwards. Because when we in school, they tell us cross your heart, right? And we usually do it with our right hand. But this mudra, this ancient knowledge is telling us to put our left hand over it, cross it, come between it, interline, and spread it open and bring it up to help us open up. It says it's going to help you embrace freedom and the openness of your pure expression. Openness of your pure expression. Unity, crown chakra, coming together. It's coming together, y'all. You lining us up. Yes. Light up our path, the path of manifestation. Align our chakras. Get our chi in line. Spirit, please and thank you. Line us up. Light up our path. Light up our path with the radiant light, clarity, personal power, and self-esteem. That's what he told you. It's going to be esteem of ourselves. Right? He said we're going to have to do it ourselves. I told you. Jesus can't fix it, baby. You got to fix it. Jesus just taught us the way. Right? He taught us what to do, how to do it. And he said, you go do what I did, and he do it even more. The book Galatians just called it, no, Colossians, that was Colossians 1:1, just called us light workers, right? It says clarity, personal power, and self-esteem. It look like they, it's almost like your spidey senses. Don't they look like, well, I think Spider-Man do it like that with both of them. This one is just like this. Either way, it look like you about to flick some stuff out, right? Yeah, it says supports digestion and aids assimilation of life experiences. Assimilation of life experiences. Hypothetically speaking. Increases metabolism, increases your energy, and detoxing. Some people are kicking addictions. Remember, he said being fed up with addictions, obsessions, and illusions. This mudra will help you kick the addiction, give you more energy, energizing effects to help you cultivate passion, clarity, and power. Yeah, something you just can't digest. Like, you might can't digest how you just having your one sexual part. You might just be fornicating with one person. You might not be out in the streets. You might not be for everybody, right? But some people just can't digest how being with that one person is stopping and blocking their blessings. Or going to that one place is stopping and blocking their blessings. Or getting too drunk and over obsessing about when, why, how. Obsessing, you don't understand how that's blocking your blessing. It's a digestive issue. It's causing digestive issues in your stomach, right? Bloatedness, goodness, you can't digest, and in your life. So to help you with that, it says bend the ring finger of each hand and bring it to the thumbs. Cover the nail of the ring finger, so the thumb have to come over the nail. Cover the nail of the ring finger with the pad of the thumb. Extend the remaining fingers and rest your hands on the thighs, placing upward, relax the shoulders down, and lengthen the spine. So it says to do it with both hands. Cover, the main thing, it said cover the nail bed with the palms, with the thumb, the patch of, what did they call it? The pad of the thumb. It said extend the remaining fingers. And it said to rest them on your thighs. Palms facing up, and then relax the shoulders to lengthen the spine. It just make you breathe a little bit, but I ain't gonna eat much lie. Once you do that, it should make you want to take a breath. Like it just opened me up already off the muscle. But radiant light, it lets your light shine. 2, 2, 2, 2. I love this 2 energy. The level up, the connection. That means things are on you on the right path. It's taking it's kind of going in order. Not that you taking in, it's like you taking the necessary steps, or you giving the opportunity. Like I said, to see that level up 222 energy is level up. This is an initiation of the level up, initiation of the next step, the new heights, the new thing, the initiation of, for some of y'all, it's karma. Some of y'all spirit is asking you to take heed, wake up, and slow down. I don't know why. I guess it's something, I don't know, I'm outside though. So it could be something in the earth. But something is choking me up. But your spirit is saying, slow down. You don't want to get yourself in a wreck. Let's keep going. It's just a few more, 3 more. 3 more. We're just gonna go with the 7 chakras, even though it's way more than 7 chakras. But this reading would be just too long to go through all of it. Let's see. Light up our path, spirit. Look, the solar plex chakra. Light up our path, if you don't mind. Show us the way that we need to go. Align our chi. We got 2. We got determination. And we got the heart chakra. Spirit definitely wants us to be free of anything that's limiting us in our hearts. And he gave us, look, the 2 thumbs. I love it when the Most High come and give us the 2 thumbs up. Okay, you don't just got to, didn't I tell you he give us double for our trouble? Another 2. And look, all these 2s then bubble to the 4. Things are aligning, things are getting in order. I told you, from the radiant light being determined from the 20 to the 21. That's how do you say it when it goes in order, right? It's in order from 20 to 21. And then 22 breaks down to the 4. So it's gonna look different. It's gonna be strange. You might feel strange in doing this, right? But it says spiritual discipline, determination, spiritual discipline, transformation. Then we say this. Be ready. Spirit said, be ready to transform. Be ready to make major alterations. Oh, I don't think I told them that in the beginning. Be ready to make major alterations and take affirmative action. And it's going to take spiritual discipline and willpower. It says you need to have a sense of positive determination that arises from within. This mudra helps to optimize digestion. See that thing that you was having a hard time digesting? The thing that you was having a hard time to come to terms with? This mudra says go optimize you with that. Optimize with the detoxification. Optimize your energy. Kidneys and adrenal glands. Cultivates determination and commitment to releasing self-limiting beliefs. Releasing those doubts and those fears. Releasing all the things that are causing confusion in your life. self-determination. With each hand, curl the fingers inward. Bring the pads of the fingers towards the palms. Thumbs on the outside. Bring the heels of the hands together and join the second joints of the fingers. What's the second joint? Do we go from this way? 1, 2? 1, 2. Let me see which one it's saying next. Oh, it's this one. It's this one. So it's 1, 2. So with each hand, curl the fingers inward, bringing the pads of the fingers towards the palms. Thumbs on the outside. What does thumbs on the outside mean? With each hand, curl the finger. Oh, thumbs on the outside. Okay, keep your thumbs out. Bring the heels of the hands together and join at the second joints. Extend the 2 thumbs and bring together. Hold hands lightly against your abdomen. Release the shoulders down and lengthen your spine. It looks much more easier than it is, I'm telling you. Practice make perfect, though. Spiritual discipline. Unconditional love, all you have to do is surrender. It might not be easy, but I feel like that unconditional love are those heart things, those temptations that come out of your heart. Remember we said about surrendering those things that you are tempted with. Temptation come out of your heart. The thing that you love, the thing that you want. The heart chakra, unstruck. It says the heart rules. This mudra is going to help with your respiratory system. It's going to give you that air back, that life back, your lungs back, your thyroid problems, heart, and lungs. It says this mudra will help love, compassion, empathy, and forgiveness. The heart chakra, working with the heart chakra. The one we had to help with the heart chakra was the Padma Mudra. Your heart blossoms. Your heart will blossom. It said increase circulation. So it's like, I feel like with that increase in circulation, remember how somebody was stuck. This is going to help you move, get fluid circulation, get around and about coming out of hermit mode, right? Getting ready to come out of hermit mode. I know a baby giraffe, when a baby giraffe is born, I don't think it takes hardly no time for it to get ready to walk. So it's like as soon as you wake up, as soon as you get awoken to what you need to do, I think you'll be able to walk in no time. The master builder, the grand is rising, right? That's how you know who you are and what you are, by the fruit you bear. Cream rise to the top. Consciousness. The cream rise to the top. I like how that's pointing up. Okay, one more. Light up this path. We are the seekers of the truth. We do want to be one with the Most High. We do want to wake up and turn our dreams into reality. Spirit, so show us how to heal this. Show us how to transform this. Show us how to get some order. Order our steps. Light up our path, please. Order our steps. Light up our path. Grounding. Stability, connection to the physical body. Reduce your stress and reduce your blood pressure. Grounded to the earth, you receive support and abundance. We talked about that. Marvin, Martian's garden. It's an 8. Double for your trouble from the 4 to the 8. Double up. But I like that because it says to get grounded to the earth. And that's why I remember Spirit said that if you walking in your divinity, if you're trying to clear out space, he said go into that space outside that's set up. Ornamental grounds, the fair, the park, it could be your garden, wherever you fix it up or they fix it up outside to appeal to the people, to the nature, ornamental grounds outside. He said it could be a small piece. It could be a small piece, and it don't have to be no great big spot. Look at that. It's like it could be just that little bit. It says extend the index finger and the middle fingers downward to make an inverted V-shaped peace sign. With both hands. Okay. With both hands. Curl the pinky and the ring finger inward toward the palms and place the thumbs on the fingertips lightly. Okay. So we throwing up, peace up, G's up, hoes down. Curl up our finger, put the thumbs on the fingertips lightly. Extend arms and bring the tips of the middle and the index fingers into the ground or tops of the thighs. So you literally can place it in the ground or you could just place it on the tops of your thighs. It says release the shoulders and lengthen spine. I am not a crook. Reduce stress, reduce blood pressure, and activate the root chakra. What did he say? Activate that surrenderness. Activate that awareness. Activate that support. Activate what you need to reproduce. I love that. Spirit-led cornbread fed. I love that. I think that's what's going to be the change. The change is going to be you being more stable. You being more logical. You being more secure. You being more responsible. Or you having more things to be responsible over. Remember, too much is given, much is required, though. So be aware. Yeah, this is the awakening. This is the awakening. This is that 11 energy. This is the, you can, look, it's the truth. You can either stay where you at, closed in, or you can walk through the open doors as in the brilliant light. Walk in the light. Okay, Spirit say, think about it. Think about it. Yes. Contemplate. So 8. Contemplate on the things that you find beautiful. Contemplate on the things that you've been giving your time to. Contemplate on the connections that you've been having, work or family, the growth. Contemplate on your skills, your talents, and how are you using them. Yeah. I love it. Contemplate on what's true to you. What's true to you. Okay, so now I want to see what who are our allies? Who is gonna be our friends on this journey? Okay, because we are not in this alone. You don't just have me, but there's some people right where you at that's gonna help you. Remember in the last video, Spirit said he gonna use whoever, however, wherever he want to. 8 of Swords. Unicorn energy. Yeah, he ready for you to fly free. So I'm gonna see who are your allies. Let's see who for you. Let's see who gonna be a friend to you on this journey and help you get through. What's your question? Hi, Rebecca. God bless you too. What is your question, Quasi? 3-time Quasi. If you let me know your question, this will be the perfect time to ask it before I go into the next draw, the next pull. Spirit-led cornbread fed. The seeker. Somebody's watching. Somebody's seeking. Somebody's looking for a friend or looking for an ally. Or somebody see you as a friend. Or somebody's seeking out a... Okay. If you don't want to ask your question. Look at this 7 of Cups energy. I'm glad the Spirit had me. I'm glad the Most High had me cut the deck right here, because we got that giraffe energy, and this is a Loch Ness monster, and it's like just a giraffe of the sea, right? The long neck representing the new heights. The long neck to me is getting clarity, like new perspective, higher perspective, seeing something from a higher point of view. I know a lot of times that and it could be a connection, because look, in this card, this is what's coming, right? The connection right here is somebody that's in the boat, right? And it's just looking, the giraffe is like overlooking him. And so I like the analogy. I like that, because when I saw the magician, it was like the same person in the boat, right? So it's like somebody is getting clearer, right? It's getting clearer. Maybe somebody can believe. Somebody might be cutting out. Somebody might not be as how do you say, all over the place. But I like that 7 of Cups energy. 7-7. This is a personal me. This don't have nothing to do with nobody else. This is personal. 7-7. So you either the person getting looked at from a different viewpoint, or you the person that's looking at something from a different viewpoint. All right, give stretched. Who is your allies? Who are your allies? Somebody got a gentle heart. Somebody got a gentle heart out here, and somebody's generous. Okay, that's who he was. That's how you know they your ally. They generous. They ain't asking for nothing. They want to help you. They gentle with you. They not hard on you. Nah. They make you feel alive. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is Pisces energy. Ooh, this is a genie, a jinn. Okay, so this is somebody that they could astro travel, right? They might do have a small space, because it says small piece, so they might don't have no big apartment, or they might don't have a lot of physical things, material things, but they got a lot of power. They got a lot of manifesting power. They got a strong connection to the Most High. Pisces energy. This is a genie. This was all your wish. Your wish is my command. Didn't it say generous? This is somebody that if you hold on to them, they gonna be like trying to do whatever they can for you. Pisces energy. I love that. Knight of Cups. If it's not a Pisces, it's just somebody, like I said, that they might not have a lot of material possessions, but they do have a lot of spiritual, like their gifts is stored up in heaven, like they know how to get a prayer through. It could be somebody that work in healthcare, but Knight of Cups, this Knight of Cups is not giving it. But if they not a Pisces, it could be somebody that works in healthcare. Or somebody that was there while you was sick. Or somebody that if you tell them your ideas, they try to help you get it done. They don't try to make you change what you want. They try to increase. They try to add value to you. We got Aquarius, Pisces, healthcare, night. So it's somebody, they not young, but they not old. So it's somebody under 40, over 18, between 18 and 40. I'm going to say between 18 and 50, honestly. Because I'm going to say it takes some of us a little longer to get to that developed mindset. This person, they developing, but the Knight of Cups, they could be a little wishy-washy. It could be somebody that's a little wishy-washy. They might be back and forth with their stuff, but your stuff, they go gung-ho for. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because you know that could be their toxic trait. They could be a people pleaser. So try not to take advantage of them. Somebody that's probably creative, right? Artistic. We do get artists out here. Somebody could be an artist. You could be a music artist. Any kind of artist. Somebody that's a creator, for sure. They could already be the famous one. We know we got Will Smith, who played the genie. Sinbad played the genie. Shaq played the genie. They could be a baller, like a professional baller, because we got a famous friend out here. Somebody literally could be a famous artist, famous creator, somebody famous, a famous influencer. Somebody that could be an influencer. They got a whole bunch of followers or something like that. Who is an ally? Who's the ally to my viewers? Who's a friend to my viewers? Who's going to help them get through? We got the devil. The devil going to help you get through it. But I don't feel like, I mean, this is the devil, Capricorn energy. If it's not a Capricorn, this is, to me, it's giving like somebody that's looked at as the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? It's giving bad guy energy. It's giving somebody that might like sex, drugs, rock and roll, but they lifestyle, it's almost like you might be drawing them to the light. Remember, if you the light, they either gonna draw you or you're gonna draw them. And if the Most High is saying that the devil is your ally, I feel like the Most High is drawing somebody out, calling somebody out. Somebody that could have been toxic or spoke toxic ways, or somebody could have bad eating habits, right? Just eat anything. It might not even be bad eating habits. They might just like to eat a lot. If it's not a Capricorn, if it's not somebody that's a rock star, or somebody could have addictions, right? And because it said the change, being fed up with something is going to cut away somebody's addictions. So somebody that you could be caught up in a toxic addictive cycle with, that is your friend, you might want to change. Seeing you change might be saving somebody else's life. I love that. If it's a Capricorn, or if it's somebody, don't give up on your people. If it's a Capricorn, if it's somebody that's struggling with addiction, don't give up, because you might, but you got to be strong enough, right? You can't be walking in the flesh and you can't be walking in the dark and the light. This is the change. Remember the changing of the spots, the changing of the ways. Y'all might be like this right now. Somebody, remember, stepped apart. Somebody's still going. Somebody's stepped apart, but it's in them. God save, he can save anybody. And look, both of y'all might end up being changed. I love it. Keep going, collective. And we got Leo out here. It could be somebody that come up hard, you know what I'm saying? They hard, they could be chiseled, they could work out a lot. Right? We talking about allies. This could be somebody that either is sexy, got a hard body, you know, they work out, got they chiseled, you know, they defined. Like you're gonna see this like the rock, you know what I'm saying? The rock could be somebody famous friend. I don't know. Dwayne, somebody's name could be Dwayne. Somebody that's they know about the occult. Somebody that's not easily influenced as well because they got the pentagram right here. Somebody trying to do the work, but they looking at them like, mm-mm. Oh, it's some ancient energy out here too. They could be if they not a Leo, they could be a earth sign because we got the rock and the trees and the friend is made out of the rock and the trees, the mountain. So this is almost like somebody that it's almost like somebody that could have been you thought was gonna be a problem. You know how sometimes you get into situations or deal with people like you could have had a altercation with this person at first, and then y'all will be the best friends. Like somebody could have been trying to block you out or something, and then y'all came to the awakening. You hear that you was open and honest, and then it changed everything. Six of Wands. This is an influence, somebody that's influencing you or you influencing them. I'm getting strong, you influencing somebody. I'm getting strong that you are the light. Remember Six of Wands back here. They could have been against you, but now they want to switch teams. Like I said, it could have been somebody that was causing you blockages, hardships, right? Tried to make it hard on you. And then you the manifest this small thing to the most high creator, child, the light workers walking in their power, right? Self-power. That's why it's so important because you could change lives. You can change lives. You can help whoever the addict is. You can help bring them out. Whoever was on the wrong side, you can help come out. Somebody was just being malicious. We got Leo, Capricorn, Pisces, Aquarius out here, or any of those characteristics that I just named. Anybody else that's an ally to my viewers? Look for these. These people can already be in your life, or these people could be coming back around. The World card. Usually on the World card, it has the four, the fixed signs. This one only has the dragon. Somebody could have been born in the year of the dragon. We got Sagittarius, strongest energy out here. Fire sign. Fire and water, strong fire, water, earth. Everybody represented though. So I feel like whoever this is very specific. It could be any one of those signs, but this person is definitely born in the year of the dragon. It's a lot of young people. We got that 18 to 40 to 50-year olds. This is 21. This is somebody, this is very specific. Somebody could be 60. Somebody could be ancient. There's some ancient energy out here. We got 400. We got somebody that's secure, responsible, well loved, like loved by everybody. Somebody could have had been in a relationship or be in a relationship. They tied to him some kind of way, chained to him. It's like caught to him. Caught. It could be finances that have them tied to you or them. It could be business partner chained to. But this is a fire sign or a water sign. But then it's some people that you have ties to, or you will be having ties to, this earth sign. The earth sign, I feel like, is the one that comes and goes. The fire sign and the water sign is steady. And I don't know, you probably haven't even met the air sign yet. Unless they talking about me. I'm spirit-led cornbread pig. I am an earth sign. I mean, I'm an air sign. Sun and moon. World card. It could be somebody that you ended a cycle with as well. Remember I said wanting to come back, people that are trying to make it hard, trying to come back, people switching teams, trying to come back, you helping people. But this is somebody that's like, they could have been in and out of your life, because we did get that breakup to reconciliation. So we're going to break this on down and see what else. But it's specific, so I wouldn't look no further than what I said. Allies, Ten of Swords. Yeah, Gemini energy. We talking allies. Protected. Somebody's going to help you get through the hard times. Yeah, I told you, I don't think you met the air sign yet, because this air sign, Gemini energy, is off to the side. It's like looking to join the party. It's a leader, for sure. It's a leader. Somebody that's strong and determined. Ten of Swords. This is somebody that has the same belief system as you. Empress. And the Nine of Swords. Yeah, this is somebody that has the same belief system as you. Maybe a strong tie or whatever. Y'all might have had the same belief, same faith system as you. But I feel like somebody sacrificed they self, or this is somebody that's willing to sacrifice they self for you. Somebody willing to throw themselves. They could have already did it. They could have already took the blame, took the blame for you. Don't worry, if they did, they go come back. We got the Phoenix right there. They go come back. That's their new life. That's their next level. Like, it was either like sacrificing themselves so you can have a better life. Somebody that watch over you and protect you for real. We got a lot of protection energy. You got some strong friends. Remember, when you meet your new allies, or these could be old friends, like I said, people come back around, people you already tied to, or new people in your life. I don't know who they are in your life, but check on your strong friends. Remember I said don't take advantage of them. They got gentle hearts. They got true beauty. They real generous. I mean, they sacrificing they self just so you can have. Right? It is kind of a little bizarre, especially in this world that we in, especially if it was somebody that started off as cold. We got cold and rocky. Definitely a Martian out here, somebody that's different. Somebody that's cold, and you might didn't understand. You might have thought they was trying to block you, but that's just might be their demeanor. They just might be strong, like strange like that. But make sure that you, especially if you promise them anything, like if you promise them, I'm going to always be there for you, I'm going to always check on you or whatever. Once they help you out of your stuff, once they get you to a place of security, then make sure you check on them. Make sure that you don't, make sure you don't leave them behind, and they trying to get you to go forward, help you to go forward. Allies. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, the Tower. Yeah, unexpectedly. Unexpectedly. I feel like it's gonna be a change in the routine or a routine change. You go do something, yeah, you go change your path. And that's where you go meet them. You go leave fair weather friends. You go leave people that's scared to commit. And you're gonna make some real allies out here. We got Gemini, Sagittarius, Leo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, or anybody that had those characteristics of what we just named when we went through them. Somebody's ready to go for it. Go ready to fight for it, just like you. Fly on the water. It's that Ace of Wands energy. 7 of Wands energy. Ready to wake up. Ready to help you get unstuck. Someone ready to reconcile, come back together. I'm going to have to pull some love cards and see what's going on with y'all love life. This reconciliation and break up or something. What's going on? Break up the makeup. I don't know. But those are some of your allies. Allies. Changes being made. Hard times coming to an end. Sacrifice. Be ready to sacrifice themselves. Give it all to King of Wands. Underlying energy. And the Ten of Swords. Wow, I told you somebody ready to sacrifice it all so you can have it all. No, that's right. His hands look like that, so your hands could look like this type energy. I know that's right. We got a teacher out here, a black man, a tutor. We got somebody that's good at scriptures out here. We got Hank, we got Lee. We got somebody that could be Will, somebody with reddish brown skin out here. Somebody's definitely watching. Somebody's definitely connected to you spiritually and physically. Somebody definitely could look real good. Like, not just look good. I'm talking about beautiful. Like I said, you might actually be able to see their beauty. Or once you meet them, then that's when the Most High is going to start revealing the true beauty of your journey. Yeah. That's when you're going to start revealing the true beauty of your journey. The Fool card. And look, the Fool card usually have a friend with them. So I feel like some of y'all haven't met this person yet. Yeah, I feel like you going to meet them where you at, though. Yeah, look at that. 4 of Wands, the Star, Ace of Wands, 5 of Wands. If it was a friend group or something that you had to stop being with, or you had to go do your own thing, feel like some of it's coming back together. We got reconciliation out here, right? It could have been bad too. The Emperor and the Fool. That's leaving the court, leaving home, leaving where you belong, leaving influences, leaving people or places behind that had a strong influence, a strong hold over you. Yeah, and that's when you go receive. I'm telling you, that's when it's coming. It could go either way. But the willpower, the perseverance is what's going to get you to this new relationship, this new friendship, this new love, or this new these new people, or this newfound love with the people that you are already with. Spirit is calling for peace. Let's see what action is needed for you to take. We already know something about surrender and sacrifice. Surrender and sacrifice. Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords came up in there standing on the sacred truth. Right, rushing in to the decision, even though you might don't know everything. Standing on the business. Well, this Knight of Swords then came out and he done jumped off his horse. He walking a slower approach. I feel like you should take a slower, more calculated approach. Not acting all wild out here. 2 of Pentacles. Get your priorities together. Yellow dock. It's okay. Remember we said sitting on the dock of the bay? Yeah, it's okay to pause. Like I said, take a pause. Actually Get your priorities together. See what's working and what's not working. Look at both sides of the story, mirroring energy, right? It looked the same, but it's different. Eight of Swords, get out your head, get out your blocks, whatever is holding you back, right? Because too many thoughts, it's almost like too many thoughts starts you to go dark. Black Kohash. Too many thoughts make you go dark. Eight of Swords, analysis. It's giving analysis paralysis. I think that's what Spirit is calling us to get grounded. You can't work without your hands. It's like grasping onto something. Spirit is asking you really to, once you slow down, right? He's calling some of us to slow down, get our priorities straight, look at both sides of the picture, right? Then you'll be able to grasp onto something better. Five of Pentacles, mugwort. You'll be able to receive that help that you need. You know, look, 10 of Wands, it's been hard. Mugwort. Five Pentacles. Three Pentacles gone, so it's a collaboration that's being torn away. I feel like, or has been, right? I feel like that's what Spirit is saying. As soon as you grasp that, right? As soon as you go ahead and let that go, right? Not holding on to the hurt, the grief, the emotional trauma, not holding on to the frustration, the breakup, not holding on to the things that is keeping you self-absorbed, like that's making it where you can't even move, right? Getting your priorities straight. Four of Pentacles energy. Yeah. It's letting go of something that you probably didn't want to let go of, right over the World card. Surrendering. It might feel good. Yeah, it might feel good. Or you might have thought you had to do it. No, it felt good to some of y'all. Some of y'all, it just felt good. You was passionate about it. Until, I was just to say, until. Until somebody got a whip or something. Action needed. 10 of Pentacles. Wild yam. Wild cherry. I feel like wild. I don't feel like the wildness meaning out of control. And go check out the description box, because I did do on our meditation, and elevation. These are the cards that we use. And I want to say that wild cherry and wild yam did come out in the description box under the herbs to use this time. But 10 of Pentacles is getting a strong foundation, rooted. You see those roots getting rooted and grounded on what you believe. Going deeper. Going deeper, though. I think it's deeper than just getting grounded, because getting grounded, we just put on the surface, right? But those are roots. It's like going deeper, right? Looking deeper. Creating long-lasting acquaintances, or doing things that last instead of doing things casual. 10, 5, 15, 16, 17, that's 8 Pentacles. Yeah, still working on it. Like, if you've been doing some shoddy work, or you feel like, yeah, the spots and blemishes, yeah, Spirit is calling you to take your time, actually clean that up. Right? You might have been juggling too much. Somebody could have been just juggling, had their hands full, living a good life. And then you end up here. The same, but you was doing the same thing. But you end up broken and confused. It's because you did have fun doing the thing that you was doing. But some of y'all needed help. Some of you needed to humble yourself and ask for some help. Some of you was doing things that did feel good to you, but it put you in a spiritual jail, if not a physical jail. Right now, you got to come up from that. The good thing is you can come up from that. Right, Page of Wands. You can have a new beginning, a new start, a new inspirational start. Knight of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. Take your time. Even if you got to do it by yourself. Make the decision for yourself. Protect your energy for yourself. People are jealous of you. People do want what you have. They see what you have. Go dark. I feel like Spirit is calling you to get offline, you know, get off the internet, get off the being so sociable right now. Going dark. Spirit is calling you to go dark. Be by yourself right now. But in a different way. Not like this. Right? This is a whole different energy. This is a pity party. This is self-absorbed. This is enjoying the fruits of your labor. I feel like Spirit is calling you to enjoy that. What the action needed, enjoy it. Take time, right? Slow down and enjoy the things that you've been working so hard for. The things that you've been working so hard to develop. It's like enjoy the fruits of your labor. Yeah, golden seal, judgment. This is time for you. The wheel go both ways. It's turned in your favor right now. Let's see, Two of Pentacles. Justice in your favor. Karmic justice. The orb, the magician's creator, as above, so below. The sword is put up. Look, the sword put down. This is no time for revenge. Like if you was going back and forth trying to get somebody back, or you've been going back and forth with somebody, they've been trying to get you back, you've been getting them back, it's giving a Hatfield and McCoy's type energy. Spirit is saying, put the sword down. Remember, don't say nothing. Don't talk about it. Go dark. Don't fight this battle. Let the Most High fight it. Give it to the Most High. Yeah, and watch what happens. Give it to the Most High and watch what happens. I know vengeance is of the Lord's, and when I start honoring that, right, walking in that sacred truth, that it's nothing that I can do to anybody that will be better than what God got for them. You know what I'm saying? And boy, He'll do it. He'll do it. They be looking like this when it's all said and done. But the key is, don't wait on God to do it. You got to continue to live your life. You cannot wait for somebody to get their justice, somebody to get their karma. Nah, you got to continue to live your life. You just got to know what you know. You know they was bad influence. You know that they was trying to confuse you. You know that what they did was unnatural. You know what they did, and the Most High do too. Eight of Swords, that's what I'm saying. Either put themselves in spiritual jail or in real jail. Or they about to the Eight of Swords. You or them. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is up under that Seven of Wands. This could be a boss, or this could you be bossing up, getting out of that. Remember, I told you so many ideas can keep you stuck. Where this is that King of Pentacles. This is coming up out of the Eight of Swords. The action needed. Take ownership for the things that you did. Take ownership for your ideas. Take ownership for what you said. You have to own up to it. Because that Seven of Pentacles, that King of Pentacles is right here behind you, stepping into your power. You taking your power back. How do you take your power back? Seeing things from a higher perspective. Celebrating your spots instead of throwing a pity party. Getting out of your head. Alfalfa was confident. He wasn't arrogant. He was peaceful. But Alfalfa, he was confident. Be confident and peaceful. Right? And it don't matter what it look like. Right? It don't matter that your hair not like theirs. It don't matter that you don't dress like them. We already done established, I think that was the last year, they not like us. They not like us. And especially in King energy, taking authority, taking ownership, making developments. You can't be like them. You have to separate yourself. Yeah, you got work to do, partner. Can I call you partner? You got work to do, partner. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles twice out here. 8-8. 8-8-8. Hard times coming to an end. What's mugwort? What's a mugwort? 5 of Pentacles, a mugwort. 4 of Pentacles. Don't want to let go. They do not want to let go. Whatever it is that you don't want. Oh, this lover. Something that you in love with. That you do not want to let go. But you got to let go. There's those 3 Pentacles that's missing. You got to let it go. Fantasy 4-1. Let me see. This somebody you was either in a partnership with, a family situation with. We did get breach of agreement in a cohabiting relationship. Break up. They don't want to let you go. They still harvesting your energy. Somebody literally could be harvesting your energy from where they at. Like, still draining. Still draining you. They don't want to lose it all. But I feel like if they had another attachment, other priorities, they clearing that out. So that's a good thing. That's why reconciliation is out here. No matter how bad the breakup was or who got left out in the cold or what, if you still have love there and if you were wondering what the other person was doing, this other person is clearing out energy. Like they getting their priority, if they haven't already cleared it out, they getting their priority straight. They want to hold on to you. Whatever they had on their minds, whoever was trying to influence them in whatever type of way. They trying to get it back. They clearing that energy. They walked away. Somebody done walked away from something. It could have been a household situation. It could have been somebody that was brute. Somebody trying to force somebody to do something or say something. Hot-tempered. Somebody that's hot-tempered. Could have been a transactional situation, whatever they was doing to get money or get extra money. Yeah, their situation changed. It's like, no, not just changed, not just the death card, but 10 of Swords energy as well. Yeah, somebody's being confident. Now we got the Queen of Wands and the Star. Somebody's in their healing phase. So that's great. Coming up out the cold, but not just coming back already in transition, already healing, already leaving the stuff behind. Like they don't have no attachments. The only thing they have attachments is they priorities, the things that they supposed to be juggling with their 2 hands. Right? Once they get that together, just like you juggling, y'all mirroring each other energy. The only difference is somebody is mirroring. Like if you extremely happy, they extremely sad. If you the one that's extremely frustrated and sad, they extremely happy. So I don't know which side you on, right? But this is the energy surrounding the relationship. Yeah, somebody's still salty. Somebody need to get glad. Somebody's still salty. Somebody partner, Queen of Pentacles right here. King of Pentacles, breakup. I don't see divorce. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles is usually married, but I don't know if they got the full divorce yet. Somebody that might be the thing that they don't want. They don't want it to be all the way over. That's why they still trying to hold on and clean up their act. And they still spying on you. Or you them. I don't know who is who. But yeah, 8 of Pentacles can't think about you all day at work, calling you all day at work, or they want you to call them at work. Actions needed. This 10 of Pentacles. Actions needed spiritual, so we need to see 8 of Wands. Hear the message and make something do what it do. Grow from it. 4 of Wands is like, I feel like separate work from home. I feel like as well, yeah, because we got 4 of Wands and 4 of Wands. I feel like blending the households instead of having 2 places just gonna grow to be one big kingdom. Like those 2, 4 of Wands over here, 4 of Wands over there. Somebody do have spirit guides and angels receiving divine guidance and support to help get this pentacles together. It's ancestral messages. It's like listen to your ancestral messages. Somebody was sassy. Somebody could be from France. Eight of Wands energy. But this is quick movement. Moving fast. Moving towards your goals. Moving towards your quest quickly. Confidently. Securely. It's like take the messages and use it. Go for it. Yeah, 9 of Wands from the 8 to the 9. Make progress. That's the word I was looking for earlier with the twos. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. It's progressing. Yeah, it's progressing. And I think once you sit back, this that introspection, all those ones, all those opportunities that you done had overcame, right? The 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior. That's the one that's done been through some things, that's done put this stuff behind them. But under this waning crescent moon, this is the reflecting on all the things that we have been through, right? Accepting those things that have happened, right? Releasing and shedding and getting closure that we need before the new cycle. But how do you get that? You have to pause. That's why Spirit said don't rush in. Knight of Swords energy. Stop and think about it. Stop and think about it. And this is also combining households, like I said. One household over here, one household over here, coming together to build one big successful household, one big successful kingdom. But you need that Ace of Wands, right? That Ace of Wands. Either, like I said, somebody coming back, moving back home, right? Or just two people that decide to move in together. Judgment, and anybody that try to stop it. Anybody that try to stop it, I feel sorry for them. Let me see what it say. They're gonna go on the spring thing. It's gonna go on. It do take money. It take money to do certain things, but I'm just blow your mind. It don't always take money. Sometimes it just take a strong connection to the Most High, because that was my latest testimony. I just somebody just gave me a car, right? The keys and the title. It didn't take no money for that. It just took will and determination to keep going on my journey, to be sensitive to the opportunities that the Most High have, and go when I'm supposed to go and stay when I'm supposed to stay. And this time when I went when I was supposed to go, I went, and I was blessed. It didn't even take me no money. I got a whole car with no money. The whole title, the keys, car, everything, no money. And yeah, it worked. I'm up here now in it. Let me see. Let me see. It's back there. You see my little boo thing back there? My little boo thing back there. It don't take no money for everything, baby. Just take a strong connection to the divine. Yeah, see, the one that think it take money for everything, that's still that carnal mind. It's still that flesh that he was talking about in Galatians. No, we above those things. We above this world. We Martians, baby. Okay, we do things that's unnatural. We do things that's otherworldly. We do things that people only dream about, but we real manifestors over here. Make sure you hit that subscriber. You don't want to miss your opportunity, because this is somebody's opportunity to get it. If you was hungry, this your opportunity to be fed. If you was confused, this your opportunity for those confused and crooked ways to be made straight. If you had addictions and obsessions, this is your time to let that stuff go. With this extra energy, the mudras that he done gave us, he already told us what it is. Now you don't even have to wonder what it is that you need to let go to get blessed. Like, you literally can just Let it go. Surrender. You literally can let it go. Let go of the emotional trauma. Let go of the bad breakups. Let go of obsessing over the reconciliation. Let go of the obsessing over how bad the breakup was. Let go of wondering if you're gonna be able to make it through the withdrawals. Like, it's literally time to let it go. Think logically. That's where we back at the Four of Swords energy, to stand on your sacred truth. That's why Spirit says, "Son, get up, get moving. You can't stay here. You can't stay sitting down. You can't stay here. You can't stay in that energy. You gotta take what you can take from it, release the rest, and move forward." And I like the fact that it came out in that giraffe energy, right? Seeing things from a higher perspective. Because they say every time you go around, you get a new perspective, a new look, a new way to see it. And you can see things better from a bird's eye view, from the sky, right? I love that. Page of Swords. Yeah, y'all been through a lot. But it's time to sacrifice. That's what he said. Sacrifice. Five of Swords energy. Spirit said, get fed up. Get fed up with it. Get fed up and let it go, and watch him bless you with the miracles. That's what he told us in the last video. I don't know who else. I know I had one testimony. They said that they had a testimony. Then my testimony. I'm looking forward to hearing even more testimonies, because it'll work if you work it. You want to go to the next level, hit that subscribe button. Teamwork make the dream work. I'm not a person that come on every day unless I'm guided to, because we have to have time to work the energy. This is a lot of energy. I know the earth was created in 7 days, or reformed in 7 days, reshaped in 7 days. You have to have time. Look, at least 6 days. At least 6 days. I mean, the energy is constantly shifting. This 6 days to 6 months. I always tell my kids that the next year you're going to have a whole new lifestyle. You ain't going to recognize. That's what I'm saying. You're not going to recognize. You are going from this to this. Next year, you're not going to recognize your life. Next year, you're not going to be alone. Next year, you're going to have allies and friends and partners. Next year, you're not going to be the same at all. You'll be doing totally different things. You'll have new interests. You'll have new hobbies. Like, the things you used to do, you won't be doing them no more. The things that you used to get high on, you won't be getting high on them no more. The things you used to, it could even be the music. Like, your choice in changing music style, you might not dislike like me. I love rap music, but it comes to a certain time in my life when I like to listen to other music, and you might hear a new style of music that you like and start listening to that more. You know what I'm saying? So it's all kinds of different things in your life. But I'm telling you, the life as you know it, if you take these necessary precautions, if you surrender, if you sacrifice, yes, it's painful. If you determine to work through it, you won't be this by yourself, holding on, attached to things from the past, scared to speak, not trusting yourself, fearful and doubtful of the steps that you take, or you gonna make it, or you gonna miss it, this is go this is go that. No, you will move forward. You'll be a whole different person. You'll be walking in victory and success with partnerships and friends, and I mean, just whatever you want. You'll have a whole new role to play. Spirit say these promises that he telling you about the future is going to be made public. Okay. Yeah, you ain't going to be able to hide it. This transformation is for the world to see, but then ain't it all? Don't he create us? Look, 6 of Wands, public recognition. Ain't it all for God's glory? so we could testify of his greatness, his goodness, how tactful he is, you know what I'm saying? How he gets it done, the great creator? That he is the creator? There's that one energy again. Be patient, my friend. Healing is coming. Peace is coming. Be patient. The creator is creating. Your friends will try to spoil it. Those fair weather friends. They'll try to spoil it. Strangers gonna be involved. New people, new loves. But Spirit say he gonna give you an unending stream of kindness for your troubles. You just hold on a little longer, my friend. Yeah, stand your ground. Wild ginger, there's that wild again. 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands. Something is blossoming. Something is blossoming. Like some power is blossoming. Leadership positions is blossoming. Something is expanding. And like, oh, that Empress. Yes, it's expanding. 6 of Swords. Let Spirit lead you. Let Spirit get you out and take you to calmer waters. Part them waters for you. Yeah, I was going to say something is definitely blossoming. Is definitely growing. Peace is growing. Influence is growing. Inspiration, more ideas. Your partnership is growing. Just be patient. It's been a long time coming. Ace of Wands. You are protected. You are protected. Your gift is protected. Your journey is protected. I told you something was blossoming. Didn't I tell you something was blossoming? Look at this flower. Right here, I said something is blossoming for you. And then I kept cutting the deck and I was reading the messages, cut deck messages, and look what the deck is cut on. I told you, whatever you were grieving, whatever you was feeling like you couldn't do, the Most High is about to restore your joy, restore your connections, restore your hope in social groups, restore your hope in the community. Trillium. And I know from doing a meditation, elevation, trillium is like, it's growing underground. You can't see it yet. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not the right time. That moon card is just not the right time to expose everything yet. It's divine timing. Spirit said he gonna do a tender reveal. Okay? He gonna do it his way. Tender. When we do it, we gonna pop out, hop out, spin the blocks, do donuts in the parking lot, all that. But the Most High said he gonna do a tender reveal. And I don't know if some stuff they'll get revealed on Tinder, about Tinder, the app or whatever, but he said TENDER reveal. That could be money, that could be the social app, but however, it's about to be revealed. Let me clean this up because we on the good part now. We're gonna see where we should invest, and then we go pull an outcome. Where we should invest, where we should not invest, and then we'll pull an outcome. So I'm gonna leave these here because that's the cows chakra alignment. I might have to go back and timestamp this because this was this actually a great video. I loved it. Lighten up our page. I love them all though. I love them all. Where should we invest? Let's see. The snake, the garden. Where we investing? We investing in the change, or we investing in the old? We can invest in the old too, but the old ain't gonna look like the new. You know what I'm saying? Even if you invest in something that was old, like your old relationship, like you and your partner been together for 30 years, right? What I'm saying, investing in the old. You can still see great changes in it. So let's see. Where should you invest? Oh, look at that. The new opportunities, new chances, right? Okay. Wherever you was acting fake busy, it's time to get real busy. Look at this. Invest in God's unchanging hand. Hold to his hands. God's unchanging hand. Okay? Hold to his hands. God's unchanging hand. He reaching it out. He reaching it out. It's yours. It's yours for the taking. You can take it or leave it. It's the first card out. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, this is your opportunity. You can either take it or leave it. Let's see, where should we invest? Look, told you working. Moving on, beyond the hate, beyond the fakes. Where should you invest? Where should you invest? Pretty sure it's what we need to see. Where should we invest? I almost flew on the ground. We got the Page of Cups, your creative opportunities, your skills, your gifts, no matter how strange and bizarre you think they are. Invest. It looks like balancing. I mean, this is giving. Six of Pentacles. It's that thing. It's almost giving kind of like that Jaguar energy. Where should you invest? Invest in your faith. Invest in merging not just with the material things, but with the soul things, right? The power of release. Invest in reclaiming your power. Invest in whatever you have been devoted to and who is devoted to you. Like, surrender the doubts. Remember, it says you have to let go of the doubts and the fears, even when they come up. Because we go doubt, we go fear, we go question, we go all that. But you got to know that you will receive everything that you need. And Spirit wants you to know, are you using your gifts and your talents? Are you creating? Do you really believe that it's possible to be the influence, to be the leader that you are called here to be? I feel like Spirit is saying, even if you don't believe it, you need to be walking like you are. Like, you need to know that you know that you know. Because you got to make space for the transformation. You got to make space for the journey. And you can't do that holding on to things that don't matter. Yeah, invest in your skill. Invest in your gifts. Invest in your faith. Invest in reclaiming your power. Emperor, underlying energy. And the Queen. Okay, see, from the King of Pentacles to the Emperor. Remember, the King of Pentacles was taking ownership, getting authority, right? And then bossing up. This is like taking charge. Like, okay, I've taken ownership. I ain't just take ownership though. I'm doing something with it. Like, I don't just know what I'm doing, but I know how to make some money. I got the skills to pay the bills. You don't just got skills. This is skills to pay the bills. Skills to pay the bills. Somebody at a crossroads. Where should you invest? What's the Page of Cups? And remember, no matter how strange and bizarre, don't let them, you think, they probably told him he wasn't going to make no money doing shadow puppets. You know what I'm saying? But then you look at Jim Henson. I did a video about Jim Henson, but then he made a whole living. I mean, people still talking about the Muppets today. I wonder how crazy they thought he was when he was talking about Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy. You know what I'm saying? What's the Page of Cups? The Creator. The Page of Cups, the Creator. Yeah, invest. I feel like working with people. Investing is the where to invest. Invest in your healing. Invest in healing. Invest in your health. Right? Invest in doing things that are healthy for the divine, healthy for your community, healthy for your mental. Right? Three of Pentacles. Invest in bringing peace to your situation. Renewing your situation. Invest in love. Okay, invest in love. Invest in creating love. Invest in the Creator. Invest in collaborations. Think teamwork. Remember, teamwork make the dream work. Don't think competition. Some of us, we've been thinking competition, but you can't compete. You a whole light worker, divine being. You walking on water. You walk on water. They still swimming. They can't walk on water. They sinking. You can't compete where you can't compare, so you might as well invest in collaborating, right? Invest in the collaboration. Invest in working with the others. Marvin, Martian energy, invest in working with the others. The King of Wands, they flew on the floor. You know, we ain't taking it on the ground like that. Give me the Six of Pentacles. Investing. What's the Six of Pentacles? Where should we invest? Where should we invest? Oh, King of Wands flew back out. Invest in esteeming yourself. Invest in pumping yourself up. You know what I'm saying? You done did so much giving to them. It's time to start investing in you. It's time to invest in your self-care, your self-love. It's time to invest in you getting yourself back. Especially if you've been through a lot of these issues that we was just talking about, right? Invest in the esteem of yourself. Strength. Don't give up. You can do it. But remember what I told you. Put the sword down. Right? Slow down. Remember what he said? Being blunt and being brute. It'll backfire right now. Spirit is asking you to tame the beast with compassion. Right? Put the sword down. Now's not a time to fight. Now's the time to love. If you fight instead of love, you ain't gonna get it. You will surely fail. You'll be back to square one. Yeah, you don't want to go back to square one. Stuck in an illusion, looking for clarity. Unsatisfied, frustrated, self-absorbed, uncomfortable. Yeah. Spirit is calling the ones that's thieving, scheming, the deceptive, uncomfortable, self-absorbed, still looking for clarity, still caught up in illusions, still frustrated, still having emotional trauma, still depressed, still grieving, still thinking about the breakup. He is calling them to a higher level. The king of cups and the Hierophant. Spirit say he want to help you get your joy back, but you're gonna have to take the blinders off. You're gonna have to release yourself. You caught up in spiritual jail. You caught up in your own mind. Three of Cups, Page of Wands, the Moon. Yeah. Yeah. Seeking acceptance or seeking from places and people that was against the great Lord, right? Against Marvin, against you. Judgment being called. I told you, whoever tried to come up against you or whoever will come up against you when you try to make this journey, yeah, they go surely reap what they sow. Ah. Mm. Where should we not invest? What should we not be investing in? Where should we not be investing in? Like I said, those things that have you going, that do not serve you fully. I mean, people are jealous. Your money go be looking good. You go be looking good, and people go be jealous. This is like, don't give your pearls to the swine. Five of Cups energy. Don't invest in the things, the spilled milk. Don't invest in the things that you can't change. That's why Spirit said, be ready to transform. Be ready to accept these things so you can go to new heights. Once you acceptance is the sacred center to receive God's gifts. Calling you to come into union. Don't invest in those things of the past. They keep you going in circles. Keep you going round and round in circles. The Most High is calling for you to look at the bigger picture and make the necessary movements. So I want to see. Let's pull a I'm ready to go home. I've been out here in the garden. The sun then went down on. How long we been on? Oh, just a couple of hours. I'm ready to go rest, refresh, and rest. Let's pull an outcome. Let's pull an outcome. And then I'm going to pull on a couple of energies on your path. Expansion. Look at that. On your path of self-love. It's going to bring expansion. It's going to bring open doors. It's going to bring peace. And it's going to bring that constant presence from the Most High. I love it. Eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constrained, and exhausted ego. Marvin, Martian's Gordon, being short and angry. Yeah, find peace. Through offering, even the most mundane problem can become a sacrament. It says this is happening for you, not to you. It's an individual thing. Everybody have their own journey. It's a time to go in, be grateful. Look at that, gratitude. It's a time to go in and be grateful about your journey. Remember, celebrate your spots. Celebrate your worth. And allow it to happen. Allow these great changes to happen and be grateful for them. Because you want your expansion. You want your abundance, your rewards for your hard work. I love it. Yes. Spirit said, let everything that wants to go, go. And everything that wants to come, come. It's going to take courage. It's going to take extraordinary courage. But it's the right action. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So So let me run down. There's a couple of energies that I want to break down. We'll call some signs. Let's call some zodiac signs and see who's who, what is what, and how is how. I had to. It was so windy today. I had to bring out all my stones. Let's call some zodiac signs. Let's see who spirit is telling. Don't give up. Who don't need to give up? You can do it. You can do it. Don't give up. Ooh, we got Gemini. We got the Hunter. We got somebody that's kind of confident. But remember, Spirit said, don't be, he said, be confident, but be peaceful. So be aware of your motives. We got Geminis. If it's not a Gemini, it's just somebody that's on the hunt for their goals, but check your motives. Yeah, you King of Wands energy. Check your motives. Learning to cope. Who needs to learn to cope through these emotional traumas? Who needs to learn to cope? And it's not easy. I'm not saying it's easy, but this just means somebody might need extra help, you know. We got Leo energy. Leo's calling for you to surrender, right? Let go. Surrender, Leo. Strong Leo. We got Leo, Sagittarius, and Cancer. Somebody say it's hard to resist. It's you learning to cope because it's hard to resist. But Spirit is saying finish what you started. Like find something else to do. Like if you always go back because you don't have anything new to take its place. So I think Spirit is saying that's how you learn to cope. You're gonna have to replace it. You know, it's almost like you lost a child. You can't replace that child, but you can replace that childlike energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, care for the other children that's around you. Care for the neighborhood, the community. Like, keep hope alive. We got cancers out here learning to cope. Somebody needs to learn how to cope with keeping their eyes, their hands, they self flirting that cross the line. Learn how to cope with a flirty co-worker. How you go cope with it? Because you don't want to lose your job. Might be your boss. Yeah, repairs and need is 8. Look, the Spirit say you don't got to cope. You free to fly. You don't have to stick around because I was just to say it could be your boss when flirting cross the line. How can you cope when flirting cross the line? Leave. If they don't fix it, leave. Okay? Let's see. Fatigue. Frustration, self-absorbed. Who needs a rest, Spirit? Who needs some rest? Show us who we need to see. We got Pisces, somebody that's been through some real pain. If it's not a Pisces, it's just somebody that's been through some real pain. They really know how to disguise what they've been through. That's the fatigue is what's keeping you calm and cold. It's a lot of night energy. Night. So a whole bunch of stuff developing behind the scenes. But what's keeping you cold and nonchalant is the fatigue, the rest. You trying to disguise the pain with nonchalantness. That's not always the best because you ain't getting real results. Not being true. Who frustrated? Libra. It's a Libra that's frustrated. If it's not a Libra, it's just somebody that want to get back to peaceful times. Remember, the Most High say he gonna restore the peace. He gonna restore the pain, right? But that goes with learning how to cope, right? You got to do something different. You can't have that old thing back. You know what I'm talking about? You can't have that old thing back. Ain't no sense in continuing on trying to get back with somebody that you had not just a breakup but a bad breakup with, obsessing over reconciling. Like, no, you need to learn how to cope with being alone. Surrender. Frustration. What about frustration? Who is frustrated at you? Who is frustrated at you? Frustration. We got Aries and we got Capricorn. Spirit said, how dedicated is you, or how you getting frustrated and you're supposed to be focused on your task. Somebody wants something else. If it's not an Aries or a Capricorn, it's just somebody that is in a good place, and you might be being a little distracted. If you being distracted for whatever it is, it's good distractions, right? But it's still making you yearn for the thing that you're supposed to be already doing because you're distracted. Your mind is you it's like the two of pentacles. You're one way over here, one way over there. So the Most High is saying, if you frustrated, focus on your task, you in a good place. And how dedicated are you gonna be to get what you want, the results that you want? Yeah, especially if you want pure results, not pure rewards. Nine of Pentacles energy. Yeah, some of y'all feeling burned out, but Spirit is like, what you want to, yes, to stop y'all from creating. Spirit said, if you don't continue to keep going and create the thing that you're trying to create, it's going to be a painful lesson, baby. You don't want it. What about self-absorbed? Who is self-absorbed out here? Whoever this in this Nine of Pentacles energy could be a Virgo. It could be somebody that work in security. It could be somebody that work in the beauty industry. It could be somebody that just have all their stuff together. They just got it together. Right, self-absorbed. Nine of Pentacles energy. They work for everything they got. They only focus on what they have accomplished. Like they ain't even, they in the garden. That Nine of Pentacles, that's their in the garden energy. Right, as long as they so busy worried about themselves, they ain't worried about you or them or the promises they made you or nothing. Because they gotta take care of themselves. Self-absorbed. Yeah, they on the pursuit. They pursuing something that's making them happy. Yeah, but Spirit is saying that you are loved. They just trying to pursue something that's making them happy. And that's what's causing you a little bit of unhappiness. In their heart, they terribly sorry. It says they terribly sorry. They really do love you and have romantic feelings for you. But right now, they busy. They said they sorry to spoil it for you, but right there they busy. Okay? Who is gonna get a reward for their hard work? Spirit, show us who is due for a reward for all their hard work and diligence. Who is due for a reward for all their hard work? Okay, awesome. All that hard work, you've been through some things, painful lessons, thought it was too late to change. We got Pisces out here. If it's not Pisces, it's somebody that actually is taking the time to work something out, right? You actually take the time to be authentic and work it out and reach a full emotional potential. Yeah, you do for a reward. Sagittarius energy. Somebody that's you having sex with or they having sex with, somebody could have got pregnant and you're gonna be due because something is swimming along. But it's just somebody that's doing the things that they are called to do on purpose. They are due for a reward. If it's not a Sagittarius, it's somebody that you're having sex with. And if it's not that, it's just somebody that's taking care of their business. We got a Queen of Pentacles, Taurus energy. If it's not a Taurus, it's just somebody that does amazing work. Whenever they put their hands to it, just blooms and grows. Somebody that could work with their hands. Somebody that's hands-on, meaning that they don't get everybody else to do their business. They take care of their business right there. But be aware of that self-absorbed energy, self-serving energy. What's your motives? Check your motives. But it don't matter because the Most High say you do for a reward. But you know, rewards is iffy. We got Gemini out here. Woo! And if it's not a Gemini, it's somebody that have learned the art of sweet release. Or it could be somebody getting released from jail and it's going to be oh so sweet. Somebody that could have been not seeing clearly. Somebody's finally, once they do start to see clearly about a bond that might have not been so flimsy or a situation that had you all tangled up and you finally let that go, you will get your reward. You do for a reward. We got Aries energy again. If it's not an Aries, it's just somebody, or well, I say somebody that you turn your back on, right? Or they turn their back on you, and it didn't do nothing for whoever turned their back. They not getting an expansion. But if they turn their back on you, you do for a reward. You got something new on the horizon. And we got Aquarius. If it's not an Aquarius, it's just somebody that's really following the spirit, really trying to follow their guides, really trying to move forward and flow and put the past behind them. If it's not an Aquarius, it's somebody that just want better right now and making the moves and following divine intervention, following divine inspiration to get there. You about to get you a reward. You do for a reward. Okay, for all your diligence and hard work. Yes. And let's see who gonna be broke. Who gonna be broke? Who ain't getting nothing? Who ain't getting nothing? Who gonna be broke? Who ain't getting nothing? We got another Aries out here. Somebody there. Oh, it's a group. If it's not an Aries, it's a group, a family, or a business, or friends, or some people that you come together with in a surrounding, like in a building or whatever. Somebody, people that laughed about you, this group that came up against you, right? They ain't getting no reward for that. You don't get no cool points for that. They go end up broke. Cause I asked who gonna end up broke. Somebody in your household, somebody in your family, or somebody in a group that came up against you and laughed about it. They go end up broke. If they came together, if it was 4 or more people that came up against you, they gonna end up broke. We got a King of Pentacles. Capricorn energy. Somebody that don't have no more room for nothing else. It could be a hoarder, right? But it's like if you don't have room for nothing else, like somebody trying to get so bad, trying to have so much, gonna end up with nothing at all. Poor thing. Yeah, somebody needs maturity is needed. Yeah, somebody is going from a whole lot of everything to nothing. It could be somebody's boss. The King of Pentacles is a boss, or somebody that owns something. If they own a house or car or something like that, they could end up going from houses and cars to no houses and cars. We said broke. Why? Why is this King of Pentacles? Why is this boss going broke? We say you can only imagine, because they trying to keep, they starting trouble, pieces upside down. You only can imagine what they do. See, the King of Pentacles is in reverse, somebody to do anything to have it. That's why they going broke, because they trying to think and do anything for material stuff, and they should be looking for spiritual things. Okay, it says, fair weather friends. Who are these fair weather friends? Who's your fair weather friends? Let's call them out. Let's call them out. Let's call them out. Who is the fair weather friends for my viewers? My viewers, fair weather friends. My viewers got some fair weather friends out here. Honeymoon is over. Somebody the honeymoon is already over. Now they acting like they don't know you. Used to be my homie, now you act like you don't know me. Yeah, look at that. 2 of Cups, 4 of Cups, strong Cancer energy. But it's like the honeymoon is over. Somebody spoiled something. 6 of Cups. Somebody spoiled a reconciliation. It's like you probably was headed towards a reconciliation. But now it's back and forth. Somebody realized, nah, they spoil it. They just want something. It's either they just want to come together for some love. And then once they get it, because the honeymoon phase is aisle 6, right? No work. So they either coming in for aisle 6, for weather friends. They either coming in. It's a spoilers to come between. They just coming in to keep you coming together with somebody else or something else, right? If it's not a person, it's a place or a thing. Like they don't want you to get it, right? That's a fair weather friend. It's cool if they say it's cool. It's cool when it's cool for them. We got any fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. somebody that's overwhelmed, right? Somebody that's always overwhelmed, always changing their mind. Somebody that's burned. Somebody could have burned a bridge. Somebody could have taught you a lesson, or somebody could literally have a disease out here, burned, or somebody could have really just been in a fire or something. Well, fair weather friends, right? Only coming around when it's good for them. Overwhelmed, they only coming around when you can help get them out of a bind, right? Fair weather friend, socially. Fair weather friend, they only coming around when you make them look good, right? They only socialize with you in the group, in public, but then in private, they probably talk about it. That's what I'm saying. They probably the same people that talk about you behind your back, smile in your face all the while. They want to take your place. That's what a fair weather friend. Some of these people you are in a romantic connection with. So be aware. Who is afraid of commitment? Somebody's out here afraid of commitment. Who is afraid of commitment? We got Aquarius, afraid of commitment. It's either because they feel like somebody else needs to grow and heal before they move forward, or they know they need to grow and heal before they move forward passionately, right? It's not like they don't love you or they don't like you. It's just like it's still some growth and some healing that needs to be done. If they not an Aquarius or a Scorpio, then it's just somebody that know they on the healing journey. Sagittarius, if they not on the a Sagittarius, this is just somebody, a wounded warrior. But just know that you close to having it. You close to having it. You close to having that commitment. They just scared right now. It's just take a little bit of growth and healing to achieve those goals. Okay? Yeah, somebody needs to chill out. Spirit said chill out, don't obsess, don't overthink it. Let's see about this reconciliation. Ooh, 7 of Swords then came out. Let's see about this reconciliation. Who want to reconcile with you? Who want to reconcile? Who want to come back together? Oh, okay. This Queen of Swords flew over there. I tried to put it right here, then it flew off the table. I don't think this Queen of Swords getting no closer to reconciling from you. Seem like whatever they doing is pushing them further and further away. So let's see who want to reconcile with you. Who want to reconcile? Who want to reconcile with you? Who is it that want to reconcile with my viewers? Come back together with my viewers. Underlying energy, we got somebody that's feeling insecure. They want to, but they not. They feeling insecure. We got any air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We got Aries, born to lead, a leader. Somebody that's always talking or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's maybe a little childish, right? But they with their big grown self, they think they not. It could be any water sign. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Somebody that is feeling empty inside. Like, man, without you, they ain't getting no mental clarity. They can't eat, can't sleep, can't drink type energy. Okay. Yeah, they scared. Somebody's scared that it's over for good. Like somebody either send you out with somebody else or just know that you want to be with somebody else, but they want to reconcile. Like they feel so empty. But they said it's not all over for them. Like they still want to be with you. It's not all lost. 6 of Cups. They're just ready for it to come together right now. 6 of Pentacles. It's like that 6 of Pentacles energy. We might be apart for right now, but that was temporary. Somebody definitely want to run back towards you. If they were given to 2, they choose you. Yeah, King of Swords. Somebody done thought about it. They like, nah. They thinking logically. They thinking diplomatically. Like they want something new, something better. They want it with you again. They just feeling insecure. Probably they feel like y'all opposites. Whatever they did, they feel like they broke a bond. They feel like you gonna say no to a strong connection. that you have with them. I don't know what you go do. You got to tell me. It's all up to you. Remember, we the master manifestors. They insecure. We are secure in the divine. We have divine support. We have divine guidance. And we do what the divine tell us to do. We look, go getters. All we got to do is strategically plan what's best for us. Yeah. Yeah. But whoever want to reconcile with you, they say that they is terribly sorry. And they wish they never did it. I don't know how much that's going to help, but powerful wake-up call for somebody. If you was wanting to know. Yep. If they want to go back to the drawing board, you are their personal fantasy. You are their personal fantasy. They just got to go back and rethink how they want to come back in. How do they want to come in? All right, y'all. I hope you had fun in Martian's Gardens. Oh, one thing I want to tell you about, too, about that energy harvesting. Marvin is another thing for bone marrow. And we were talking about that the energy harvesting, right? So be aware. I don't know what's going on in the atmosphere, but something gonna be going on with the bone marrow and the energy and the people from other places coming in from new places and trolling. We might have to go over this again, this Martian's Gardens, because it was some things that just couldn't get through. It got dark on me. But if you subscribe, hit that bell, you'll be tapped in. You don't miss the next hot shift. Till next time, y'all. Namaste.